Hello, everyone, and welcome to Failed Save.
You're drunk.
My name is Vince Castle, and I'm fucking wasted.
Whoa!
Vince is absolutely fucking sloshed. We kept trying to take it out of his hand, and he hit me.
Oh my god! No, we don't know.
Angry drunk.
No, we're not starting that one.
Don't listen.
No, I was ready for the fun bit, and then it took a turn.
This is the end of my career in episode 4 of season 6, and is titled Presenting the Colors. This show uses the D&D 5e game system in my homebrew
It tries.
ish in my homebrew setting of Boros, and is completed by a wonderful cast of adventurers. Let's meet them.
No, we're not doing that.
Hi,
I despise you.
Hi, I'm Sage Ryan, and I am playing Effie, your Kalishtar wizard, who has new abilities. I use any pronouns, and Effie uses she/her pronouns.
That was so good. Hi, I'm Maria Iyengar playing Kai, your changeling bard, who really didn't get much on that level up, but I'm happy it happened. I use she/her pronouns. Kai uses lots of them.
Hi, I'm Anthony Carboni, and I'll be playing Rickard, your half-elf battle master.
Do the voice.
I'm not Rickard yet. Whoa! I'm an actor. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
That can't be the running bit for this episode.
This cannot be the bit.
Right now, Rickard's just a little bug.
Rickard's
He's just a little bug.
I've heard that I'm apparently a little bug, and
bug.
I haven't been here for a long time, and I certainly remember everything about my character and how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Did you level up?
We're
It doesn't
both
matter.
he, him, and I did level up.
See, that's all you need to do.
Nice. I'm Xander Genre playing Kettle, your Water Denothi barbarian detective, and you'll find we both use he, him pronouns. And I also gave a perfect recap, and we need to cut some things.
Got some things.
And
You
hi,
were great.
I'm Kaylee Bray playing Elibrit, your Turtle Death cleric, with some fun new feats.
Ooh.
And your pronouns.
No feats on
Twitch.
No feet on
So just wondering, was it the pissing that you wanted to cut?
No, yeah. Oh, no, it's fine.
Was
One
it
of the
you
best
occasions?
moment in failed save history.
What'd I miss?
Nothing.
God.
So many pee jokes.
I did, okay.
Xander
You did make
pissed
the
on
joke.
all of us multiple
Okay,
times.
Kettle peed on everybody. Xander made pee-pee jokes. I think that's a fair. I think that's fair.
That is fair.
No, Xander didn't pee on anybody.
Were to
Kettle
get
peed on
stung by a jellyfish, common folk knowledge would be to pee on it.
Sure.
Where was the
What
if they were
bitten
bitten by a snake? Where was the jellyfish in the
But they were
episode?
Hey,
bit by a
everyone.
snake.
We're all wide awake, and everything's working perfectly. It's gonna be a good, smooth
Wait,
episode.
hitting it worked.
Hitting it did work.
Whoa!
And remember that you at home have a cozy amount of influence over our
good now.
story. We have a series of
finally out
donation
of
tiers
spring.
allowing you to do everything, including banking up rerolls, providing a character with a silly or amazing magical power we call the bullshit scrolls.
Oh my god.
Of which I'm ready here with a list of 13 weird shits. Well,
Hey.
Everyone,
I'm not going to respond to this.
everyone, I'd like to formally announce that Sage is on one.
Me?
Sage is on one
It's
tonight.
just when I've got a list of shits and you said Sage is on.
shit.
Cause you're in the corner giggling like a goblin silently to yourself. You're on one.
Shits,
You can also activate the Office-style confessional camera for one of our many PCs or NPCs, or summon everyone's favorite oil boy you love to hate, Guy.
Boo!
Yay! And for our top tier, you can trigger the Pumpkin Spicy Boys, everyone's favorite autumnal pop group.
Oh, they're
Plus,
here.
if we hit our goal tonight, we have a very special epilogue for you that will see the return of Dazzle on a very special mission, which will premiere next week.
I'm so sorry, I have questions. That character's extremely dead. What's going on?
What?
We're gonna find out, won't we, if we hit our goal.
Oh, ghost
So
game.
do it.
But for now, it's time for a story. And you saw that great recap, narrated by Xander Genre, who
Perfect.
just killed it.
Yeah.
In the meantime,
Cute.
as we left off, winds tease the canopies of 1,000 ever-wilting trees. Great winds course with beautiful color against the backdrop of a sky that is all of day, night, cloudy and clear. The very earth beneath you shifts and changes. Mountains rise and fall before your eyes. You all have found yourselves in the autumn wilds. You've barely been able to take in your surroundings when, well, Poppy feels a rustling, a crackling, a distending of a certain pillbug form. And
You could have had any other word.
in a perfect...
Can we get you? Hey, can there be a chat goal to get you a goddamn thesaurus? You gotta pick a different word.
Any other word.
I'm going to use it so much
I
more
will
now.
donate actual dollars.
He has a
to make you
thesaurus,
pick a new word.
but it's David Cronenberg's thesaurus.
I need to be perfectly clear.
It's only body horror synonyms
Right,
for
right.
other
Almost
words.
every week
Yeah.
I write with a thesaurus open on my computer. This word is entirely by choice.
I should be
No, it
able to
always
spend
is.
a reroll to make you pick a different word.
And in a gooey eruption,
Why?
the exoskeleton splits and emerging everyone's favorite, once Irish, once half-elf, fellow,
Sure.
what do you look like now?
Well, still Irish, still, but I don't know
Grateful.
what that means. Right. But if people keep calling me that, I suppose sure. And still half elf, but now very much dressed as a member of the Winter Court.
Winter.
My fucking squad. Let's go. I knew it. I knew it.
Oh, what does Bolin wear? Like the furs?
Yes! Oh my god!
It's covering nothing, but
Very
it's
yeah.
symbolic.
It's the shoulder. It's the shoulder furs and like a half coat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then sort of dress pants and all of his scars are gone. He's completely cleaned up, and his ears are pointed again, and he has he's just very well dressed and looks very put together, and sort of looks at himself, and is like, oh, all right, that's a bit disappointing.
Disappointing.
What?
Sure, I just it's lovely.
Yeah.
Just doesn't really look like me, as far as I know.
I honestly beg to differ, but okay.
Oh,
It-
welcome back. By the way, we've discovered there's a place called the Fantasy Bronx. And
Thank you so much.
yes,
right. North of Fantasy 120th Street.
Yes, 100%.
approximately.
All right.
Because we were trying to source this accent
Sure.
being developed. So just that was like one of the things that you missed. Probably nothing else.
Probably.
But now
Right.
Kai is from the Bronx.
Sure.
Thanks.
Can I? Sorry. What does a Bronx?
My giant dragon comes forward and leans into your ear and goes, back off.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, sure. No, it's fine. It just look a bit like me dad, and his friends. Kind
I
of
don't know what that's
interesting.
supposed to mean, but is your dad hot? Like, what are we doing?
Well, my father was the elf part.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
All right.
And
This place is weird. It took his scars. It took part of your brain and part of my brain.
Yeah. I don't feel as angry anymore.
We
And
do
I've
need to
only
figure
got
that,
that part
out.
left.
It feels like sooner rather than later, huh? What was it? Sprinkle?
Sproinkle.
Spoinkles?
Spoinkle?
I think it was Spoinkles.
Spoinkle.
Spoinkles played a nasty trick on us and took parts of both of their brains.
And
that's when
left
it
me with
became-
this terrible accent.
Yeah, that's when Kai became from the Bronx.
Okay. She's talking a lot of shit for someone that sounds like Eliza fucking Doolittle. But okay.
You see Effie's little visible heart just like extinguish a little bit. She's like, I thought it was nice. I'm sorry. I like it. I was researching.
The nice part of my brain is gone.
1 point of psychic damage, Effie.
No! I can't
You
say
did
healing
this.
word.
Aww.
Oh, thank you.
Healing word is sorry.
For the chat's benefit and not mine, could we all remind them what courts you aligned with for the goal a couple episodes ago? What were those?
Effie is now aligned with the Court of Summer, and the effect that it had on her is the like rainbow colors in her hair turned to a much like warmer tone of like summery, fiery shades, and she now has a burning outline of a fiery heart. Just above her heart on her chest that reflects her emotions all the time that she can't hide.
And Kai, you kept Winter?
Yeah.
She was great at hiding them before.
Kai remains with Winter. Now all of her changeling transformations involve like a frosting over, and where she goes, cold goes with her.
We have another Winter, of course.
Sup?
And you committed to spring.
Yeah,
That's
and an
right.
ironic twist. Kettle you see before you is pink and has kept that sort of like strawberry lemonade flavor. Has come to deal with this part of himself that he hated for so long, but only because his parents made him hate it. And I took in my level up that Kettle is now Fey touched as well.
Hey.
And got a little bit and got compelled duel, so voila. However, I'm very nice now and I don't feel angry about anything.
And Ella, I believe you aligned with
It's a breakthrough.
in part as like a bit of a remembrance of connection with Dazzle as well.
Yeah, mostly as a remembrance to Dazzle. Not a lot of physical changes. It's kind of like that, like green copper iridescence that like June bugs have to her shell now, and around her neck is something that looks very much like Dazzle's lattice.
Beautiful. Well, that's not all that you notice. As you've appeared now in this new Fey realm of yours, as well, your bodies feel a little different as well. And as you look into each other's faces, those of you who have grown accustomed to your new visages of this Fey-touched variety, you notice something different in each other as well. Just a touch of fine lines. Just a slight, perhaps lightening of the hair. You have noticed that you have begun to visibly age ever so slightly. It's very slight at first, very, very minor, but nonetheless noticeable. Yes?
My character's black.
You are just whatever you want to be.
Perfect.
Also, I'd like to point out, even perhaps
They
more
intensify.
importantly, you're also a changeling. So you
I'm like, oh! And then
can kinda look
I
like
just
whatever you
wipe
want.
them off. None of that. None of that.
I think pretty much anything I describe appearance-wise is always sans Kai.
Thanks.
Oh, by the way, that was the other thing. I forgot. Not the only thing. The only thing that changed wasn't Kai's accent. It was also that we're going to continually age as if we're in Boros, even though
Oh,
we're
that's
here.
right.
And that's
Yeah.
kind of important because it means that we're going to probably die rapidly because time doesn't move as fast here, or maybe it does, or it moves fast and then not at all. It doesn't move the same.
All right.
So we are rapidly aging as if the time passing in Boros. And the fact
Okay.
that we look different would imply that a lot of time is passing very quickly in Boros, and we've already been gone for a very long time, maybe.
Sure.
You'll be fine.
Sort of buried the lead on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot.
Perfect. You did great.
All right. I'll come to terms with that.
You kind of have to.
Sure.
But not to put a hat on a hat, but that's not all you notice.
My hat?
I request to not notice anything else.
You
Thank
notice
so
that
much.
you have traversed realms. You've passed through the barrier, through the void, whatever that might be, and you all have also come out a little bit different. In fact, each of you now notices just a little, almost like a ladybug it looks like, but one that you can't quite touch or swat away, composed of a golden, a yellow light, kind of just making its way, like crawling around you a little bit. It's gentle, it's warm, it's comforting even to those of you who, I guess,
There's a
aren't
bug
big.
on me. You can't tell me that it's comforting that there's a bug on me.
Yeah.
I should say, as much as you might find bugs ordinarily revolting, you find this to a degree less so. But nonetheless, you can be revolted.
Legs, it's touching me.
However, for a couple of you, the ladybug slowly disperses, dissolves in a little song, and you feel its light taken into your body. Specifically, let's see who gets bugged.
Oh.
Well, Effie, I'm so sorry.
I've already got it on me. I might as well get something from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel yourself gaining a little odd ability from the bug. A little bug ability.
Give me a
1, 2,
bugability.
3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's interesting.
Uh-oh.
You don't know how you know this, but you know it. All of a sudden, you feel yourself able to perceive, to hear, to listen in through every part of your body, every bit of skin, every digit, every finger, every little bit of you seems able to individually perceive. And you get the impression that if you leave a little piece of you behind somewhere, it can eavesdrop on your behalf.
Oh, like I'm observant now.
For an unlimited amount of time until it either decomposes or is removed.
How much of myself, like, am I gonna have to cut off fingers?
Just a little piece, a little bit.
Like I could like.
Not hair though.
You literally gave the example of pulling a hair off of your arm. And
Or
I
now
said
be
not
pulling a bit
hair.
of like flesh.
That's not how flesh works.
Oh, I should see a doctor.
Hey Vince.
Yeah.
This is the worst ability you've ever given out.
Yeah.
Does spit count?
I was gonna ask that.
Oh, does spit count?
What about pee?
I should say it has
I'm
to
glad
be.
you asked.
It needs to be a once living part of you, but can be it's extremely small.
It's got its own biome.
We're moving on.
If it was anyone else, you'd be able to like, I'm gonna cut a little skin off. I can't.
Oh my god, you have the knife! Oh, I'm so sorry. That wasn't even why I laughed at that.
Sharp.
Wow!
That's right.
Oh, that's exceptional.
Literally
I'm so
afraid.
glad that happened.
Thank you.
However-
Nothing happened.
You're not the
Hey, the
only
bug's
one.
gone.
You're not the only one getting a little buggy. Because Kettle,
Consider me
Oh no.
you notice as your ladybug also goes for a little ladybug dive.
Oh, I wish
into
it wouldn't.
Into your juices.
What?
And it dissolves in a beautiful cacophony of light.
Oh.
Making noise. And you also gain yourself a newfound little ability. We've had so many bullshit scrolls already.
Yay!
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's
5,
one that I'm
6,
very
7,
excited
8.
for.
How do you know
Whoa.
Because I sort of pitched some of them.
Yeah, he did. It's true.
that? Okay, yeah.
Once per day,
Uh-huh.
you can have given yourself a warning from your future self.
Whoa.
Avert, avoid, or better handle a situation you're presently facing. You can decide what that warning was while you are currently confronting the situation. However, you must later remember to actually send it, or whatever you avoided will come back to bite you.
Nice. That's fun.
That's so fun.
Here we go.
They are called the bullshit scrolls.
We
Yeah.
call that the Bill and Ted.
Oh wait, I've got this knife that doesn't let me time travel.
We're moving on. But you also realize you're not alone here. The crunch of earth to the right of you catches your ear, and you notice a posse of various creatures. Several that look like anthropomorphic Venus flytraps with gaping maws. Several others with heads like pitcher plants and long stringy arms like a Cape sundew, dripping with extremely sticky sap. Amongst them, a swarm of smaller creatures, almost impossible to make out at this distance, but I'll also take a roll to identify any of these beings if you'd like to. In the meantime, at their head is a robed creature standing at about 5 feet tall and appears to be a humanoid vole. He wears a robe of brown and red fabric emblazoned with the symbol of a decellularized leaf, just the structure, like a lapis, nestled into a blooming fractal flower back of it. Did we have any roles to identify? I will accept, depending on your background, history, nature, religion, animal handling.
I have a pretty good history, but I had a real shit roll, so I've got a 12.
We have rerolls if you want to burn
If
one.
somebody already did better.
I got a 14 in animal handling.
Would you take athletics?
I know those biceps anyway.
All right, I'll re-roll for history. Now it's an 18.
That was a no, Anthony, as well.
Okay.
That's
I'm
better.
18 now for history.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, with that, I'd say you can get a rough idea of what all these creatures are actually. And did you want to keep your roll, or
I'll keep my 14.
14? Okay, great. I'll even say this: were there any more attempts over here, or is that
There
it?
was an attempt.
Yeah, there certainly was.
I got a dirty one.
I'll say, Kai, borrowing largely from your experience with the Fae in general, you identify, without a lot of effort, one particular group of these creatures, the Swarm. Mostly because you know how much they need to be avoided. You know them as touch-me-nots. They are like little carnivorous flying seeds that can attach themselves to your body and explode. They travel in swarms, and they use this horrific methodology to both perpetuate and to incapacitate possible predators. They're not sapient, so to speak, but they are clearly presently being commanded. Effie, you identify the other two. The Venus flytrap creatures, you notice, are denizens of spring, as are the Cape Sundews. You recognize them both as ordinarily quite peaceful races, but they appear to now be a little out for blood as they all approach you. I'll say, as part of your role, you also realize that for the Venus flytraps, though this may come as a bit of common sense, you want to avoid their mouths. And
Write that down.
for the Cape Sundews, you also realize that for a different reason, you want to avoid their mouths and eye contact when you can, because if they get you inside of their bell, they can kill you instantly with no death saves.
Mean.
Incredible.
Stay away from the weeping bells.
All right.
All right,
Yeah,
great.
I'll immediately communicate that to everybody not to look at them. Like keep an eye out to make sure that you don't, but also don't look at them.
And don't let the bugs
I'm
touch
sorry,
you.
what?
The Vole speaks up. Evening, mortals.
I looked at it. Oh God.
No,
No, that's a
Oh, okay.
vole.
It's a rat.
That's a Vole.
You all look the same.
Do you think the vole looks like a plant?
I can't tell
like
anymore.
us?
All right.
I've heard a thing or two about
You don't want to know my answer.
You're drunk.
No, Mr. Twitch. No, it's water.
I've heard a thing or two about your little mission. And I'm afraid the autumn wilds are about as far as you're ever gonna get.
What did you hear about the mission? Because I've been gone for a while and I could use some reminders.
We
Oh,
just
you were the
found
bottom.
out.
Yeah.
We just found out about the mission. So how did you find out?
You're trying to unseat Lord Springbrew.
Oh, sure.
And
I guess.
we have been dispatched to make sure that never happens.
Never.
you're from Spring.
Go.
Oh,
Roll initiative.
All right.
All right.
That's
Yay!
what's up.
I should clarify as well. We're currently looking at 3 Venus flytraps, 3 Cape Sundews, 1 swarm.
I'm not looking
and
at those.
1 vole.
So
All right.
don't look at the sundew. Don't get bit
Suncape.
by a.
Don't feed them after midnight.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Don't
Hang on,
get them
there's a lot of
wet.
rules.
Sorry, 3 Venus flytraps, 3 Cape Sundews,
1 swarm,
1
and
swarm.
then the vole dude.
Oh boy.
Who hasn't
Okay.
given his name, but he must have one.
Sure.
We're not
disappeared.
gonna ask. Out of spite.
Do you want it some?
Do we have rerolls
gone.
at all?
We do have rerolls, yeah.
I'm going to use one.
Good call, good call.
Okay, good.
Let me remember how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
All right, so
Yeah, we all need 10 minutes to remember how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
hey, same.
Pressure.
So we have a lot of baddies stacking up right now. So I'm going to roll their initiative in 3 groups. The Venus flytraps will all go as 1, the Cape Sundews all go as 1, and then the swarm and the vole will go as their own group as well.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll those right now. Okay. Beautiful. Less beautiful. Sexy as hell.
Bro, what?
Who rolled sexy as hell?
No one.
Liar.
Would you like to? What do you want? Silvery barbs that, or what do you do? What do you
Oh,
wanna
I was
do?
gonna. Don't worry.
Yeah. You want to do it?
Nah, it's cool.
Oh, Okay.
Okay.
If you wanna.
I wanna.
Great. So we're keeping the action alive. Here we go. Let's get 20 through 20. I'm wasted.
Guys, we're not having dead air.
Yeah.
We are improvising.
I just realized how
silence.
boring me rolling must have sounded.
And we're all like frantically looking over our abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Let's get 20 through 25.
Right here.
23.
20.
Damn. Okay. So we got Kai, followed by Rickard. Rickard. Can I get 15 through 20?
19.
19. Great. So Effie will go, and then the Swarm and the Vole will go. Beautiful. And then can I get 10 through 15?
Strong 11.
A strong 11.
I rolled 10 twice. I have
Great.
advantage.
Well, the Venus flytraps will go beneath. Will go not beneath you. They will not go beneath. They'll go before you.
Interesting.
They'll
Interesting.
go
All right.
before you.
So interesting.
A little bit of the intermince is coming out.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, question. Knowing what I know about this swarm,
Oh yeah.
what kind of damage do they do when they? Is it? Because you said they blow up. Is it fire damage?
It's not. It's actually just a slew of piercing damage, but like with a
Okay.
lot of contact points. It's basically their their
grenade.
interior is pressurized, and so they pop and they send like the shrapnel and seeds out in these various directions.
Fun.
But they burrow enough just like onto your skin that most of it goes into your flesh.
Ow!
It's
But
rough.
then,
It's rough.
but then you can leave it behind, and you can listen in on bugs.
Yeah.
Hey,
Forever.
Ella, what'd you roll?
A 1.
No!
Okay, you
We
will
have
go right
rerolls.
after the Cape Sundews.
It's okay.
Hey, maybe I got him out of the way. Maybe
Yeah.
he's the only one I'm gonna roll the whole game.
Yeah,
Sure,
100%.
sure.
Okay, first things first, we have Kai. What's up?
Several questions.
Yeah.
First question: is my draconic spirit carrying over from the previous episode?
Yeah,
Or do you want me to
fine,
recast?
go ahead.
Woo!
Take
They've already
it.
made an appearance.
Yeah, sweet. Okay.
It's canon.
That's one less thing to do.
It's on the wiki.
Then we're gonna say
I used to put stuff in the
that was always. Well, yeah, it was always a cold dragon. We know it was. So the draconic spirit is going to attack. Let's get rid of the swarm. I don't like that at all. We're gonna use a breath weapon on the swarm.
Okay, great.
So you have to make a DC 22 deck save.
Okay, fun. Okay, and you do not have to roll to hit for that, right?
Nope, you
It's
have to
just a
roll
save.
to avoid it.
Okay.
You're gonna take so much
A
damage.
DC what, sorry?
22.
Oh.
That was a 24.
Oh, damn.
No.
What did you do?
What's my thing called? I
Chronal
make
shift.
chronal shift.
Wow.
Oh, you're right.
Anthony remembers how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah,
Somebody
yeah.
remembered. Anthony was gone for a week. I think he learned how to play. Yeah, I would like to chronal
It's all the
shift, and I would
team.
like to make you re-roll that. No save. Kai wins always.
Oh my god, thanks,
Roll the
babe.
gay die. Here we go.
Hey.
Let's go rainbow. That was a 23.
Oh!
I only rolled
my.
one lower.
All right. Sure.
All right,
Okay.
all right.
But you do half damage, right?
Yeah. So you're
okay,
gonna
great.
take 4 points of cold damage.
Okay. Cold damage, fun. Oh, interesting. Dope. Sick. Okay.
What?
Wow. So many.
So tell me how this breath weapon looks. Like, what are we seeing happen when it emits? And I'll tell you what happens as it contacts as well.
Sure. I think we've described this sort of like low-lying fog that comes out of the dragon's mouth.
Yeah.
So I think it's not even like a roar. It's just like a snarl, and that pours out. But it seems to like hit the ground and rush at the swarm.
Beautiful. And you notice as like maybe I'd say a sixth-ish, up to perhaps a quarter, the better part of a sixth of a
It's 18% of the thing.
a not insignificant chunk of them do appear to freeze. And you notice as the cold
Metric or
seems to
imperial?
actually solidify, a kilo of them seem to solidify, and it tightens the skin in the way that ruptures it. And you notice a few harmless little as they pop on their own and float to the ground.
Nice.
just limply. So you have thinned the swarm.
Sweet.
And because when the swarm attacks, I am rolling for the number of them that get you, that is also very helpful because they can also kill you instantly.
Okay, that was nowhere near the end of my turn.
Great.
So the dragon also has 2 rend attacks, and
Go
we're gonna
for
take
it.
them to which are worse, the sundews or the fly traps?
Or
Sundew.
the one that kill you immediately was the
The
sundew,
sundews
right?
are worse.
The sundew.
All right, then we're gonna go after
Cool, I'm so glad they're right
sundew in the
before me.
front.
Sundew in the front, party in the back.
Sundew in the back.
Incredible. That's a 19 to hit,
Hits.
and higher than that to hit.
Does not hit. No.
Okay. D4.
These are planty boys, right?
Spell.
Yes, I'm so glad you rolled last.
Get wrecked.
Yeah, we just have to tread water until it's her turn.
Yeah, that's what I
28
do.
points
Blight,
of red
blight,
damage.
blight.
Piercing damage.
Against one of the Cape Sundews.
Yeah.
Beautiful, yeah.
Sweet.
You notice as, and again, give me an idea how this transmits, how this looks when it
Yeah,
is
so
bent.
so the dragon kind of lets that fog roll, and then in the sort of as it's sort of dispersing and adding a little bit of a fog of war, then the dragon itself that disappears into that same color fog rushes forward and rears back onto its 2 legs and
Terrible.
Yes, you notice the bell, the sticky sap, a bit of its appendages are shredded. It still seems to be on its feet, but is hanging by a bit of a thread. It looks like it's not doing terribly well.
Cool. All right, so one more thing, because I'm having such a good time. I love leveling up. Meta magic, we're going to quicken spell. I'm going to hit a shatter onto the rest of the sundews. Give me a DC 22 con save.
Wow.
Did you multi-class?
No, I just took meta magic adept.
Yay.
Oh, I love meta magic.
I love a feat.
That was a fail on the con save.
Okay.
This is going to take a while. You can move to the next person. I'll let you know.
Okay, great. Well, we do have Ricard up next.
Sure.
What do you do?
Rickard's betting that the Vole is controlling at least the swarm and probably most of these usually chill
A
plants.
reasonable assumption.
So
Tactics.
now that Rickard has come out on the Winter Court, his abilities have changed a bit.
Frosty.
And he's going to, first of all, attack the Vole with his long sword.
Beautiful.
That's going to be
yeah.
a 25 to hit the Vole.
The Vol is hit.
Great. So we're going to start with the slashing damage, which is going to be 13 damage.
Dang.
Then Rickard's going to use a superiority dice, and he's going to use menacing attack.
Yes.
Because he is now an angry winter man.
You do know how to play Dungeons and
Also,
Dragons.
32 points of thunder damage
Whoa.
to whoever failed.
And you were targeting the Cape Sundews?
Yep. Wow. I'm sorry. I would love to just remind you that I love this game a lot.
Level 12 is nothing to fuck with.
It's so hot.
All right.
So
Winter
first,
is wild. Fuck him up, babe. I don't know why I'm calling him babe. I don't mean that in a way. It's just like a cold.
don't worry.
It's like a
You
cold.
notice as
Thank
the
you,
first
Carol.
Cape Sundew
God damn it.
you notice as the first Cape Sundew you were targeting is just mulched before your eyes. The remaining 2 are looking pretty rough, but still standing.
Winter
Yes.
is coming, motherfucker.
Ricard.
Bad for
Many
plans.
hit points.
So unfortunately, the superiority die only did 1 more point of damage, but the Vole now has to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 21.
Okay. Ooh, that will be.
They can't be that wise.
No way.
That was a success.
Silvery barbs!
Oh!
I save all my chrono
Wait.
streaks for you so you can silvery barb
I
everyone
got you,
else.
baby. I got you.
I want you to see this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit
yeah.
me.
We're looking
Fail
at,
it.
We're looking at a +8.
That's only
18.
18. Not good enough.
There you go.
Woo!
From now until the end of my next turn, it's terribly, terribly frightened by me.
Scary.
Run, little rat.
Beautiful.
So I basically scream at it, if you leave now, you leave alive.
Damn.
No promises.
You notice as he hears your words, and is clearly stricken by fear and is struggling to steel himself. Taking a couple steps away from you, he seems to burrow himself amongst the plant creatures and refocus his attention on the remainder of you. And is that your turn?
No, I have several attacks.
The fighter is back.
I love a fighter.
So,
Not like that. He's just cold.
so
you guys
first
are
of
gonna
all,
finish this fight before I even get a chance.
so what do we got? We've got how many sundews?
You have 2 Cape Sundews, 3 Venus flytraps, 1 swarm, and 1 vole.
And a partridge.
Sure.
Oh, I should mention something.
The partridge is magic.
A tree.
It's falling.
Now, I want to double check something about Frightened here, but we do have a reaction coming from the vole here. Okay,
Yeah, I can.
here we go. This is not an attack roll. You notice as the vole covers his eyes
No.
and reaches out toward Rickard and snaps his fingers. And you see as every little bit of fur along his body ripples in all the colors of fall, culminating in his head, and a pulse shoots out at you and one other person. And that is Kettle.
Oh!
Your arms switch places.
What?
My arms?
You now have Kettle's arms.
I need those!
And Kettle now has your arms.
They're so weak and small!
So
First of all,
Incredible.
that's rude.
At least you're both strong.
Yeah.
Alright, they're fine.
You could have gotten my arm.
All right, they're fine.
Fun.
They're so heavy and solid.
So now you may take your remaining actions, but it must be from where Kettle is standing, as you control your arms on him.
Sure.
Kettle, don't
That's
crack your
fine.
knuckles.
I have knuckles.
So
as
what's the difference in our position?
I'm assuming, did you get into melee range for
Yes.
this so far?
I did.
Okay. So since you are one of the first to move right now, I'd say Kettle is probably just outside of melee range.
Okay, Commander Strike. We switch places.
He's got something for everyone.
You have to start calling me Kai now. You're officially too cool for me to let you fuck around with my name.
So that is going to take one of my actions, but I still do have an attack left. How far back did this vole burrow into the plant creatures, or is that just more for flavor?
It's a bit of flavor, but I'd say now from where you're standing, he's about 15 feet away from you.
Okay. Out comes the longbow.
With my arms?
Now, he is partially obscured, so it will be a little bit of a trickier hit. Oh, yeah.
No.
Then never
He
mind.
doesn't have your bow.
Out comes the dagger.
Do you have a dagger?
No, I'm.
But it's
His arms.
Oh.
What do you have? What do you have?
You're my arms?
Yeah.
I turned my arms into an axe, but I can't do that right now.
You're not carrying anything. Great.
You're. Wait, then can.
So
can you make it enough?
Rickard holds up his hands and concentrates and yanks off a bit of his arm.
Yeah.
What do I need to roll for this? I'm fine to roll for it, but tosses a water axe
Yeah.
to his own arms
Catch it.
on the body of Kettle.
I will say yes
That's the
if
greatest
Kettle
thing.
is willing to sacrifice a bonus action on his turn.
Hell yeah.
To control his arms to do this.
Yeah.
Because it's Kettle doing this thing with his arms,
And
you control your own arms.
So then when I do Commander Strike, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to call out to Kettle, we're switching places.
Oh.
I need an axe.
It's the pink one.
It's a pink one.
Okay.
Great. So we'll say Kettle used his bonus action from the future.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And so now Kettle is holding in your arms, on his body, his axe.
Go.
My axe. My axe?
And my steel.
So now
my
you're going
bow.
to attack. You're going to attack with your arms.
So with
using
my
the axe.
arms, using
My
that,
body.
On
and
your
it's,
body.
and it's a throwing axe.
Good night, folks.
So we're about to throw a throwing axe.
together.
Great.
Yeah.
It's just him. All he has to do is use his arms. You're just standing there.
Yeah. What an isolated movement that doesn't require any of your core or
Yeah.
any part of you.
Nope.
Just your
Throwing an
arms.
axe, just arms.
Only arms.
Look how
That's a-
strong this man is.
That's a
so
26 to hit.
Hell yeah!
Yeah. Oh shit. Even with the bonus, yes, you hit. You're going for the vol, right?
Yes.
Yes, you hit the vol.
Great. That's another 11. And
Okay.
I'm going to use a superiority die to do something cool that I have not yet decided.
Okay.
Hours later.
So good and fun, actually. I love fighting.
Oh, great. I'm going to go ahead and use that to do a
Yes.
trip attack.
Okay.
Please do a
okay.
strength saving roll DC 21.
And again, you're trying to trip the
Trying to trip the vole,
vol.
which will knock the vole prone.
Okay, great. A DC
band.
22, you said?
21.
21 strength check. He's not the strongest. That was a fail. Now, of course, you're not in melee proximity. I'll say you're doing this with the axe you threw.
It's a throwing axe, yeah.
Great, okay, great. Wonderful.
So good.
We're just going with it. I love it. Awesome. So yeah, the vole takes a watery pink axe to the face. A Minute Maid axe right to the noggin.
And it tripped, correct?
And he tumbles over backwards over one of the Venus flytraps, Viney feet.
That might trigger my opportunity attack. Since it's my body,
It is. You are 15 feet away from him.
then it's my arms.
No,
Whichever one's closer.
You're getting confused now because we switched. He's up front with his body
Remember.
in my arms.
Right, and that is where the vole is 15 feet away from because he receded away from you
Sure.
upon being
Gotcha.
frightened.
All right.
Frightened.
So do I attack?
But he is prone, yeah?
He is prone, yeah.
Yeah, go fuck him up. You have advantage on the hit.
And I
You don't currently have movement though, because it is Rickard's turn.
So I'll wait.
Save it.
But an opportunity attack happens. Okay.
But you need to be able to move first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your turn will be very interesting.
We'll
so.
see.
I don't think
get
I'm
there.
gonna get one.
Rickard, so how many more attacks do you have?
No, because of the switch, that's going to be it.
Okay, wonderful.
I just clap.
That's a good
Thank you,
turn.
Carol.
Every time.
Beautiful.
This is why I'm so angry.
That rolls down to Effie.
Me. Okay. I kind of like position myself still at behind the group. I kind of like back up a little bit.
There's a big ass dragon
at
you
the
can
front of
interpose.
it. Yeah.
Get to the spellcaster range.
Yeah,
Exactly.
100%.
I get back there, and then I'm going to cast as a bonus action Spirit Shroud. So you see spirits kind of start like emerging out of the ground around Effie, and she has one come up and cover her eyes.
Incredible.
There's just fully translucent hands in front of her eyes, because she's like, it means I'm not really looking at it. I'm being really safe. It's very smart, okay? And what that does, exactly. It's so perfect. 100%.
Little ghost glasses.
Yeah. Over her glasses are her ghost glasses. And those just kind of start to flow around her, and that does an extra D8 of any damage that I do. And
Great.
then I am going to cast a firebolt, and you can see the fire actually spread directly from her heart down her arms into a firebolt, and I'm gonna go for one of them that was looking rough from Kai's hit.
Okay, so one of the Cape Sundews.
Yeah.
Great.
That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Kaylee, could you, from your vault, hand me a D4 by chance?
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm immune to your bullshit.
You're not, actually. We have video evidence
True.
that I was dubbed Silvery Braze. I still remember.
It's also a good horse name.
It's a good roll.
Okay, so it's 27 points of damage. The firebolt is fire damage, and just for fun, because Spirit Shroud can either do additional cold or necrotic, I'm gonna choose cold damage.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ice it up and shatter it with the fire.
Okay, great. So again, I'm so sorry. Reiterate the number. How much did you do there?
What did I say? 28.
28 total.
28, yeah, total.
Woo, to one of the Cape Sundews.
Yes.
Beautiful. And it is so sundered.
That was so hot and then cold of you. Thank you. Thank you.
Is it
Beautiful.
down?
It's down. It's out.
Whee! And then I will just continue to like kind of hide behind Kai's dragon.
Yeah.
You see the
Beautiful.
tail kind of like protectively like wraps around you. And it's tufted, so it's kind
Well,
of
now
soft.
it's time. Low battery, no, I'm charging you.
Where'd you come
Now it is plugged in. I just have the screen too bright. Because this charger sucks. It is now time for the Vole and the Swarm.
So interesting.
Let's see who's gonna die tonight.
No.
Why would it go for her? I'm re-rolling that. I'll just pick.
Incredible.
I'll say, how about this? We'll pick from the people who so far appear to be the most antagonistic to this creature. It's just all of you but Ella. Great.
I'm trying. I'm a turtle, man.
Rickard, with the arms of Kettle.
All right.
In the arms.
Okay.
For just 99 cents a month.
You hear a terrifying buzzing noise as the swarm of touch-me-nots surges to you. Their number may have been lessened, but not enough for them to no longer be a lethal threat. You are going to make a Constitution save.
Don't touch him.
All right.
Don't.
Don't.
Oh, that's a 10.
No.
Reroll.
Do we have rerolls?
We can. You can use them if you're a coward.
Whoa.
Go ahead.
Incredible.
Literally not working on me. Oh, that's a 26.
Okay. On a success, 1d6 of the seeds burrow onto your flesh.
All right.
On a fail, it would be 3d6. Okay, you get 4 seeds. You notice as the swarm lunges towards you, zooms, and you find your body just muscular and toned and also like watery and kettly. Naturally able to resist the piercing bites, but a few soft spots are exposed and do get alighted upon by the burrowing seeds.
This armor is impractical.
4 of them find purchase upon you. Nothing will happen immediately.
No.
But
Why would it?
But on the next round, something will.
Something. All right.
So they burrow in and they hold tight, and you see as they almost like they feel as though they've fused with your body, like they're just a part of you now, and latched on there. But that is all presently that they do. I will roll a die right now to determine whether or not the swarm picks a second target during their turn. Above 10, they do. Below 10, they're satisfied with Rickard.
Be satisfied.
They are currently satisfied with Rickard.
Yay! I
Yay.
mean,
Sure.
you wanted scars.
Oh, you're gonna get him. However, the Vole is next.
Are you good? Is that bad? Did the bad thing happen?
Hard to say.
Are you gonna
Okay.
die
Do you want me to
instantly
cut him
without the
with my
ability to do
arm?
anything?
I don't know, and I can't really check because it's just Kettle's arms and they're doing this.
Oh no, is that the insta-dead ones? I've lost track of which one is insta-dead.
No.
So did they burrow
The
it into
Cape
your
Subdues
arms?
and
No, they
the
burrowed
Swarm
into
have an
mine.
instant death ability.
Oh good. There
Yeah.
are 2 with instant death ability.
Which is why they're both being focused down presently. All right. Here we go. The Vole's next. The Vole sees that he has the ability to target one of you down right now. And it looks like Rickard's causing an awful lot of trouble.
But he's scared of me.
Yeah.
But he's scared of you! So he changes his mind!
Oh, yeah.
You're right.
It's the
He's like,
arms.
this guy! Oh, no.
Yeah, it's the arm.
However, sensing what may be a good pickoff, he notices. Bless you.
I can tell by the
Notices-
fact that you waited that it's me.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, I'll tell you you're gonna die after you sneeze.
Yeah. Notices Effie in the back, and you see as he focuses his sights on you, and doesn't like the fact that you've been doing some like chrono shifty bullshit and some magic lately. So, again, he rears up a hand like this, and you see as he pulls the emblem off of his robes, and throws it.
It's a Superman 2! It's a Superman 2!
David.
Sorry, Fantasy Superman 2.
There we go. Hey, what's
Does
gonna happen to
a
me?
21 beat your AC?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Hold on, is that an attack roll?
That is an attack roll.
Roll it
Yes,
with
it is
disadvantage,
advantage.
you're frightened.
Because he's frightened.
You're right!
Yay!
Wait, my AC
The
can't be
rules
right.
can
My
help
percentile can't be that.
Bro, mine's 13. We've never added armor because this is the series we're in.
18 beat your AC?
Yeah.
Shut up! I don't know, you're high level
Hey,
now. I don't know what's going on.
My AC's a 12, Vin.
Whoa.
I'm a wizard.
Are you within 5 feet of me?
You can't.
Yeah.
Are you by the dragon? I'm curled up in the tail of the dragon.
They're currently both on their speaking stones going, where are you? I'm by the dragon. I can't see you.
There's so
You're
much
all kind of
dragon
clustered
armor.
in a little clump, and I haven't had time to move yet. So for my reaction, my new feet can come into play.
Ooh.
I already
go.
used my reaction, or mine would.
I know.
What do you do?
There's a surprise to everybody, I think, in the new Autumn Wilds. Looking at Effie and realizing that something terrible is about to happen, Ella's shell seems to shake for a second, and a pair of familiar only to Ella looking skeletal wings will pop out from the back of her shell and curl protectively around Effie in an attempt to.
And so
I met Dazzle before she died.
Yeah.
Did you?
I know those wings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing a Dazzle
And so
thing.
did
Everyone
Yeah.
but me and Rickard.
Except for,
Oh,
except
that's
for
true.
Rickard.
I forgot that.
I forgot you were there.
Yeah, that's fair.
I lost track of whose news.
I was fucking that time, but yeah, I was
that's
there.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the spirit of death
You're
is
gonna have
taking
to.
over.
You're
I
gonna
say
have
that?
to
How
be
high
more
is your AC?
specific.
It's a 12.
I can't.
How high did you roll?
That was an 18 on the second roll. What'd you buff it to?
I can do +4. That's as
Oh
high as I can go.
no!
So close, but
I'm
ouchies. What
fortunate.
happened?
Okay, anyway.
Sage
Sorry.
is doing
That's
those.
cool.
She's smiling, but she's doing those angry sage eyes.
No, scared.
You watch as the emblem soars towards you. It rights itself to face you. And you notice through it, you'd see what, Dazzle would have seen when she looked through her lattice. A beautiful
I don't know
vista of a more perfect autumn wild. However, this time you notice there are fractal-looking flower petals jutting out of it like daggers as it just stabs right into you. And
Sorry, sweetheart. I tried.
Why is it always stabbing?
Why is it always stabbing? I just want to know, why I'm always getting stabbed.
I'm sorry.
That's actually fucked up.
At some point, it's got to turn into aversion therapy.
No, it hasn't.
also
I think it
want
just
you-
presses directly into the lower portion of her throat and upper chest and leaves that imprint of it.
And it's also conveying some kind of magic upon you. I want you to roll a DC 20 wisdom save.
Good heavens. You're good at wisdom.
I'm good at intelligence.
You're so good at your
Yeah, but who are you?
Hey, wait, what's your
engaged
wisdom
to?
though?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my god, I forgot! We still have that. It's not good. Plus
Shit.
one.
Shit. Okay. What was the DC?
20.
I only have. Wait. What do I
You
have
do
for
have
my
your
wisdom?
rolls.
Oh no, I have a +6. I rolled exactly 20.
Yeah!
I have a 14 with a +6 to my
I
wisdom
said you were good at
saves.
wisdom.
Oh, and I do have actually advantage, so I'll just see if I even do better. I did do better. I got 2. I have advantage on wisdom saves. You were right.
You have bested my wisdom save. You notice as the magic of the Autumn Fae probes your mind and is what?
I did the math wrong. It's 24.
Okay.
Got you, babe.
You
I had a
moved
14
now.
before, and I thought I had a 16 before, but it's fine.
No, you good.
You notice as the magic of the Autumn Fae probes your mind and feels like it was actually going to reshuffle and steal some of your memories away from you, changing
fucking
who
kidding
you
me?
are in the process. You have averted that fate, but it does still siphon away a little bit of your life force as it does this damage. You take 28 points of damage.
Just a little bit.
And it
Smallest.
looks like the vole got a tiny bit healthier. As the emblem
Noted.
shoops back and lands
So
on his
fucking
robes.
interesting.
Noted.
Oh, I'm coming for you.
Noted.
You don't get to do that. You're scared of him.
Yeah, you're
I have a
scared of
spell
me.
I've been waiting to use.
Yeah, love it.
That's not all.
Oh.
This one's good.
But wait,
This
there's
one's
more.
good.
Chat has taken a lot of pity on you for that bullshit scroll you got,
Yay!
and has elected to give you 2 additional bullshit.
Amazing.
One of which you will get now as another ladybug lands on your shoulder and goes like,
Hey, forget about it.
and dissolves into you again.
It's from the winter.
The winter bug.
Working class winter bug.
Working class winter.
And I rolled for this bullshit scroll. Thankfully, it was a decent one this time. You can. How do I want to put this?
Oh my god.
What did I just roll?
You know what? Until it stops being funny,
Okay.
you can, without limit.
I have just a clarification question.
Yes.
All this stuff the Vol was doing with the throwing of the emblem and all that stuff, it's able to do that prone, is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. The Vol stood up on his turn.
Oh, okay. All right.
You
And
have
then-
to explain that.
I apologize.
All right.
You know what? He's down to 15 feet of movement now. You got me.
All right.
What were you saying? Wait.
Once per round, the way they usually work, you can take a legendary action
Love to see it.
in any fight.
Whoa.
Once per round. So you can take your turn, and then you can take one more action at any other point in the round that you choose.
In that case, I would like to use legendary action. I would like to do that right now. Now, for legendary actions, can I cast another spell?
I'm gonna regret
It's not the
this.
same action, right?
You can
Like if
do
I cast it
anything
on
that-
my.
It's an action. Full
You can do
action.
anything that takes one action.
Oh wait, that's not the spell I was looking for. Hold on. Come back to me. Do something else.
Okay, great. Yeah, you can take whatever you want. Great. That is the Vol and the Swarm. We have the Venus flytraps.
Great.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna say they immediately. Well, we don't want to put them all on record. They're gonna descend.
Bring it.
They're gonna descend.
My arms.
Kettle's doing this. I'm like, you coward. You absolute coward.
Bring it.
These will go
just here.
after.
Fine.
These will go after Kettle, Rickard, and Kai. The 3 of you
Interesting.
each will get a Venus flytrap. They all run up, sprint up to each of you.
They do have to
Opportunity
run
attack.
around my giant fucking dragon, who at some point's gotta get some opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
That's fair. Are
Do
you
we get
you're atop the dragon?
Oh wait,
is that
my
right?
reaction's done.
Yep.
Let's see if they don't like that. They're ambivalent.
All right. Well,
I rolled a perfect 10.
That's so fair.
What are you gonna do?
They're iffy.
They're like, okay.
I'll even take that to say this. Yeah, you know what? The 2 that's going after you guys are very enthusiastic because you're like right fucking there. The one that was approaching you was like, and it stops about 10 feet away from you and does something different.
That's so interesting.
Good,
okay.
good, cool.
You see as it takes root where it's standing, and its legs and arms tunnel into the earth.
Ew.
Make, for you and your dragon, a dexterity saving throw.
Yikes.
What's your dex?
my dexterity. You want to save?
18 for me. Ooh, dragon did badly.
My dexterity.
Can I get a reroll for the dragon?
Yeah.
Cool. The little guy.
Rolling ones is so stressful. Initiative.
You're just hanging out.
That's 18 for both of us.
Nice.
Wow, okay. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, you will take half of this and you will avoid the level of exhaustion.
Oh my
Oh.
god. Thank you.
Beautiful, so...
How's everybody looking?
Pretty good so far.
I mean, my arms are on
you
his body.
and the dragon will both take 8 points of piercing damage
Okay.
as the vines rocket up and dig into you. And you will also... Oh, I'm so sorry. And then as you avoid that, you will also make 1 wisdom save.
Sure. Natural 20.
And you avoid the mental effects.
Yay!
It's really good.
You feel, though, as similar to the Vol, the Venus flytraps are also attempting to addle your mind a little bit. To shake things up in the old noggin.
I hate that.
However, the 2 of you, what's up? Great.
Use my wisdom stats.
Maybe.
Let's hear some ACs from the 2 of you.
Well, it's 18.
Sure. 22.
Okay. That is a hit on both of you. They do roll with advantage because of the sheer size of their fucking mouths.
Then how come I don't get an advantage?
That's the realest question.
Beautiful. Fuck, I forgot what I did to these.
Before that thing attacks them, that's not this. Oh, who threw the thing? That was the Knoll?
The Vole.
That was the Vole. That's the word I meant.
Roll name Noel. No.
Oh, Noel the Bull.
I might just change his name now, that's fun.
That's really cute.
He's not gonna live to
he's
deserve
dead.
a name.
Daimon was looking for this one.
Okay, now, here's what happens, y'all, and I apologize for this in advance. You'll both get a bullshit scroll, you're great.
You're right. You're right.
What?
However, both of you make a dex or a strength check, meaning you can use acrobatics or athletics if you have it.
Sure.
I will permit either one.
Okay. 8.
Oh my god.
Don't you have as a barbarian? Don't you have
rerolls.
advantage against the things you can see?
I think it's only if I'm raging. No? Then I will take that.
Ooh.
It's bad.
You want a reroll? We have a few.
I'll
We
take
have-
one reroll.
Yeah, we actually have a decent number.
No, it's bad again!
Do you want another reroll?
No.
I told you not to
Throw that die. This
What's
is
your roll,
mine.
Rickard?
Huh?
What's your roll, Rickard?
Use another one that isn't
24.
one of mine. That one's not
Okay,
mine.
you, Rickard, avoid being restrained. However, you still take the damage.
All right.
Kettle, you are restrained in the mouth of the Venus flytrap.
Here's the thing. You'll find that I am not. For that is not the place I am, because I was warned about this from the future.
Air horn button.
So tell me what form this portent, this warning from your future self takes. How do
So-
you receive it?
Kettle has been watching the battle go on and has suddenly had their arms replaced and then had their position
It's been a lot.
replaced. It's been a lot already.
insane.
And glinting in the reflection of this slimy monster, he sees an armless torso Kettle who seems to like reflect how he is right now,
Yeah.
but then doesn't reflect. It changes like the mannerism. And so he's sort of taken aback and the reflection Kettle with his like nose points in a direction, and Kettle follows that and just ducks.
All right, great.
Incredible.
So through that, you will avert the restraining. You will not be restrained and taken up in the mouth. You will still, however, take the damage from the gnashing, spiny teeth of this beast.
Okay.
Now, here's how these creatures work. They don't do a D blank amount of damage to you.
Great, done.
They just
Sounds like we walk away scot-free
they
then.
just have whatever remaining HP you currently have.
Unreal.
Which means they can never bring you to 0, but they can whittle you right the fuck down.
For odd numbers, did they round up or down?
Up.
Okay.
Have your HP. So each of you cut your HP in half.
Sure.
Damn.
Okay. Do I need to change my tactics from attack
This
to
fight was
healing?
supposed to be last week as the final boss battle of the Summer Wilds, but we're doing it now.
Oh, good.
This is amazing.
Beautiful. So the Vini Flyy traps have done their business. I'm sorry, I looked at you. I don't know why. I think
that a
because I
lot.
felt like you
But
wouldn't
wow.
like what I was saying.
I didn't.
So I wanted to
Accurate.
Just for the record.
Yeah.
No one did.
beautiful. So those are Vini 1 through 3. And Kettle,
Yeah.
you go.
Okay. So, take
I'll remind you, your arms are on Rickard right now.
my Kettle's arms are on Rickard, so that
Yes.
means I have Rickard arms.
It's true.
Then Kettle is going to take some inspiration from that reflection that he saw.
Yeah.
And using Rickard's arms, will dive into Kettle's own torso to pull another water weapon, because that's what he does. And then will extend out using the like sort of dead arms as an extension of his axe. And so, that being said, Kettle closes his eyes and just starts spinning.
I'll take it. we'll do it. Okay. Great. So whatever you roll for that, do it.
Okay, so that is a 19 and a 21 for hitting.
You're going for the Venus flytrap in front of you. Is that right?
It's all of it. It's a
you're trying to just hit like
it's a
whatever.
cyclone of damage. I'm a
Okay.
weed
What's the
whacker.
radius? Like, what's the?
Yeah,
distance?
weed whacker.
So I would think it would be more because I'm using Rickard's arms. What's your
true.
wingspan?
Oh,
How tall
very
are you?
long. Tall guy. Half elf.
40 feet tall, at least.
Hell yeah.
10,
40-foot wingspan.
So you're just giving yourself a pole arm, basically.
Yeah,
But-
it's like a pole arm, but they're dead arms.
Richard arms.
Roll me a d6.
Okay. A 5.
Jesus Christ. Okay. As a man of my word, you can hit all 3 Venus flytraps.
Okay.
And you can hit either both Cape Sundews or one Sundew and the Swarm.
Both of the sundews.
Okay.
That's 11 for the fly trap.
Great. Does not hit.
No. That's
Oh, damage. Okay, great. Thank you.
I already hit.
Yeah, listen to me. I'm having to juggle so much right now.
I've got
11 damage for the fly trap.
I've got a
Perfect.
question.
Yeah.
If he's attacking with my arms, just like when I had to use his arms, does he get to use any of my stuff that I get for attacks?
I'll be honest, the initial power this roll had ended up apparently being so complex, I've abandoned it.
You created this, and so now what do we do with it?
Oh, I would have loved to commit to it. But I feel like it'll take more time from the fight to just like continually manage the differing limbs.
Sure.
So we're not gonna say you're each just controlling the limbs you have.
All
but
right.
They are the other person's limbs.
Dance with the limbs that brought
You will not share abilities.
All right.
But I'll say like if
Good
you
to
want,
know.
yeah, I'll say if you want to do something flavorful, do it. In the meantime, we'll just hit stuff.
All right.
And then the
Irish.
sundews, it's a 6 damage and a 13 damage.
Okay, great. The 11 was to each of these fly traps.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I was just thinking, I got more superiority dice.
Oh, I'm so sorry. There's only one sundew remaining, so you can
Oh.
hit the sundew and the swarm.
Okay.
And you made one attack roll for all of this, yeah?
No, I made 2.
Okay, and what were those?
It was a 19 and a 21.
Okay, neither of those will hit the swarm.
Then I don't.
But you will hit the other Cape Sundew for, how much damage was that?
13.
You shred it like a ninja blender
But I couldn't see it because I kept my eyes closed because I was told to.
as the final sundew goes down.
Yay!
Before their turn!
Get ready.
Yay!
Good.
However, I'm not
Yes?
finished. As a bonus action, I will use my new feat ability.
You have used your bonus action.
I did?
Yeah, this is just a really long round.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I
To
don't
catch
want to
the
do that
axe.
to you,
What?
but I'm a man of my word.
Because I was trying to catch
No,
the axe.
we had to,
Yeah.
we had to
You had
do
to,
it
you
to
had to
swap
spend,
them.
you had to preemptively
swap
spend
to
your
give,
bonus.
to give that
that's right.
action.
You're like, you want to spend a bonus, and you're like,
turn.
yeah, I do.
I
I'm
thought
not
it was
gonna
a
need it.
reaction. That's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Never mind. Continue.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
You were so excited.
No, it's okay.
I did the same thing on my turn. I was like, shit, I already used my reaction.
Dang.
I had a cool reaction.
Same.
As we get down to what would have been the Cape Sundew's turn, and they kind of just like wiggle about.
Has Ella gone yet?
No.
No.
No,
She's last.
she rolled a 1.
I know!
The Vole is going to use a legendary action.
Boo.
Boo!
And you notice he goes like this. He's realizing he can't attack you. You're very scary. You're real big, and you have very wet arms, and he doesn't like it. But he knows there's one thing he can do. He snaps, and the seeds explode.
My arms.
All right.
So,
Here we
here's
go.
what's about to happen.
Yikes.
Cool.
So fucking interesting.
I need to roll a shitload of d6, so give me 1 second here.
Do you need some D6s?
I'm going on Google
Throw
for this
them at
one.
him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you know in D&D Beyond, you can actually, there's a native dice roller inside it.
It
Are they
loads,
sponsoring us?
it loads slowly for
Oh,
me.
don't fucking worry about it. Google that shit.
So if I'm correct, 4 of the seeds
Yo,
burrow
Joe
into your
Star,
flesh,
run me a
right?
fucking check. I'll show
4,
for
okay.
you.
It is 3d6 of damage per seed.
Let's
Whoa!
go. Let's
How
go.
much?
3d6 per seed.
How many? You got 3.
4.
4.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
So 3d6 4 times. So
Bring it.
I rolled those, but that's not it.
Isn't it though?
Average 36.
Here's what happens. These seeds have a tendency to get places they really shouldn't be, including vital organs.
Sure.
In fact, they reproduce by killing their host and using you for compost.
All right.
And so all the while,
interesting.
as these turns have progressed, they've been trying to burrow down into your heart.
Sure.
If they do find their way in there and detonate, This will be an instant death for Rickard.
Great.
Let's go.
That's
Here's-
so interesting.
Here's how we determine whether or not this happens.
All right.
I have a d20.
Sure.
I roll this once for every seed that grappled onto you.
Okay.
If any of them come out on a 1, you die.
Get out of the room.
Bring it, baby.
You're gonna kill Rickard.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
A 13.
Okay.
Okay.
You roll those in front of our faces,
Yeah,
Miss
yeah.
Kiss.
This is
Yeah.
like the worst bingo ever.
Oh, no,
That's okay.
you'll hear what they are. An 11, that's 2 1s.
No.
2 more.
A 9.
Okay.
Last one.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
What are you wishing for?
I don't actually want him to die that bad.
Not that bad.
But I have to be open to the possibility. Rickard.
Don't.
Anthony Carboni. The final roll. It's a 19.
Okay, good.
So we're gonna take a lot of damage, but
Yeah,
It
you
gets
might
much
die
more
anyway.
dangerous if you fail the initial dex save.
Sure.
Because then a shitload of them bury into you. You only got 4, which statistically not super likely to come out on a 1 unless you're Kaylee. So.
In which case, you get 3 1s on a 4 die.
However, you did take the damage from the explosions. That was 42 points of damage.
That's fine. Still
As
up,
they
baby.
blow bits of you away, literally casting shreds of Rickard everywhere.
Wah.
Beautiful. That was the Cape Sundews are dead. They had really cool abilities, but that's okay.
They're dead.
And it's Ella's turn.
Hey, how's everybody looking?
hey, you can do cool things with plants.
Okay.
Don't worry
Okay?
about us.
Hold on. How do you look, Rickard?
Not great.
So good.
Not great.
So good.
I'm gonna use my legendary action to cast life transference.
Oh.
Ooh, Effie. Why? Wait.
No, nobody needs to do anything big. Don't worry. I'm fine.
You're full of holes.
I'm so good.
You heal her. You take 28 points of healing.
All right.
How many?
Is that coming from you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Cool. How many plant-based enemies are up at this moment?
All
You
of
know
them.
what? I'll tell you. But
No.
not before we have this confessional. For one of the Venus flytraps.
It will never be your turn.
Did you say one of the 3 Venus flytraps so we haven't answered the question?
Is it only...
The swarms are also. The swarm is
We have 3
also.
Venus flytraps, 1 swarm, 1 vole.
Vol not plant-based. Fuck
Not
vol.
plant-based, is vole-based.
I gotta let
Count
you
me in.
blight.
Venus flytrap confessional in 3, 2. You know,
Every time.
I never thought going into all this I would develop a taste for man. But after getting a bite of that half-elf fighter, I don't know, he's got a flavor to him, like Altoid and jerky. Like a jerky Altoid. Frosty, but also savory, just scratches every itch you got.
That's umami.
My bro out here a junior fucking man.
Excuse me, I'm a full mint.
That's how it feels to eat a York pepper patty.
This is how it comes to chew 5 meal.
I want to go back for more, but then I know if I swallow the guy, if I kill him, well then he'll be gone. Then there's no more for me to savor. He'll only be a memory in the back of my mind. You know what? I think I'll keep him. Take him with me, just nibble off little bits at a time, so I can really stretch it out, savor it. However, the turtle looks real angry right now, so we'll see what happens. Love you.
So, all the Venus flytraps have taken some hits already, right?
Yes.
The swarm has not.
Oh, I should say.
They have.
They have.
Okay.
The swarm has taken, not a lot of damage, but it has taken damage.
A chunk.
Yeah. We did great.
Ella,
No, it's
also, I should say, as you're planning this out,
You die.
You just die.
as you're planning this, we skip your turn. As you're planning this,
All the
It's not funny,
plants
but it's
die.
very funny.
Sorry.
Thanks.
you feel a hand on your shoulder. Whatever you want to do,
Unreal.
I'm here to help you out.
Just ignore him.
Like, do your I'm gonna buff you.
No, let him.
Because Chad asked me to help.
Oh my god.
So, what do you want to do? We're in this together.
How about you just make that swarm over there fail its constitution save? Blight.
Ooh, Nelly. Great. So you're blighting just the swarm, or is it like
I can't. It's a
targets?
single target.
Okay. Swarm is plant-based, to be sure. Yeah, fuck it. We had what was told a very helpful guy. It says "Guy to the rescue." Thank you, Tharpy. So Guy is to the rescue. You fire off the blight, and you realize this swarm is mad hard to hit with shit. Because there's a lot of little guys all flying around.
Guy.
I'm not rolling to hit shit. They need to avoid me.
The guy runs up. Yeah. It's good. Yeah.
Holds them still for you.
Well, no, it's much worse than that.
Here.
He just goes up like Pat Morita.
The guy runs up to the swarm and grabs onto his jaw. And onto his jaw, stretches his cheeks open, and swallows the entire swarm before grabbing onto his gut and jumping in front of the blight. Superman. And he takes the blight right into his tummy, and you notice how it burns and necroses a hole into his papier-mâché gut, sizzling all the little terrifically traumatized, buzzing dudes inside as the swarm is decimated. And Guy staggers back to his feet, just sort of dripping like whatever's left after you blight stuff.
Sure.
It didn't have to be like that.
Not at all.
That gave me a real
Also,
tummy ache.
you can't keep doing the Iron Giant thing.
I know twice
He's
as
just
too
a
much.
Iron Giant.
You can't turn the Iron Giant thing
Iron
into
Giant.
a guy thing, and
Iron
it's
Giant.
gonna be
Well, Connie comes in 3.
messing with a good memory.
Oh, you guys. Well, I'm glad we got rid of that. Do you have anything more to do on your turn?
Do you want to know how much? I guess you just assume that the damage is done.
Oh no, you should roll for that. Actually, I'm sorry. I'm so used to you killing everything instantly with blight.
I will.
Yay.
It was a 5th level blight, and it's a plant based, so it just does the max. So that's 98 max damage.
We rolled it.
I can't. So it's just 72.
You're
Nice.
fine. In fact, you have just a feeling that you've sizzled many of these Touch Me Not's ancestors as well.
Nobody else has any left, like
In them.
in them, right?
No, it was
Nobody
just
else got
Ricker
hit?
who got.
Sorry.
Totally
Anyway,
fine.
yeah, the
That
guy
was
stands
rad as
up.
shit.
Oh boy.
Effie is just kind of leaning now and snuggling up a little more
Not your bud.
into the dragon.
Yeah.
Hey, don't you heal stuff?
I do.
It's good. She's busy.
It's
She had to
only
kill
if I'm
Plant.
allowed to cast Healing Word as a bonus action, since it is not a cantrip. I don't know what our home rule is on that.
Suddenly,
It's fine. She just had to kill
I have a bonus action, but I don't have any healing.
You're
so
drunk.
it's a bonus action.
How you feeling?
she hit me. Suddenly, are you using a
I
bonus
did.
action? Yeah. Right here.
Yeah.
Are you using a bonus action?
If I can use Healing Word, I would like to.
Do you
but
have
I
Healing
did.
Word?
I do have Healing Word, but I did already cast a spell, and I forgot what our rules are about that.
Fucking do it.
All right.
Oh, so we can just do whatever?
We can
Just
do-
whatever.
That's
We can do
so
2 spells
interesting.
now?
That's so
I rolled a 1 on initiative.
I'm only doing it out of pity.
Yeah, I'll take
I don't
it.
need it.
Pity spells.
I don't need
Hey, if
I'm
you can
doing
make
good.
me feel bad for you, I'll break the rules for you too.
You can't feel bad for me. We're too good at this.
You see, Kaylee, they don't need it.
I
Where am I coming from right now?
I do.
You're
need
great,
it.
you're
Yeah.
fine.
No,
Yeah, so do a healing word. We are about to drop initiative.
Great.
What?
I'm sorry.
But aren't there still 2 things
They're
standing?
still guys.
Oh yeah, no, something's happening.
Oh.
Oh.
Vince
dun,
started
dun.
fighting us.
There's how many fly traps and a vole?
3 Venus flytraps and the Vole.
There's so much stuff to kill.
I know, something's happening.
One more time.
I'm just spending up all my cool shit.
Effie, take 10.
1.
Hey, thank you. Cause ow.
Yeah, I'm standing next to you. I guess I kind of still have those weird wings out, so I'll just like pop over real fast. I think your blood sugar's running low, sweetheart. You want to try one of these? There you go.
Quick,
you.
have a Zima.
Please don't give her a
Thank
Zima.
you.
Healing
Not
Zima.
I gave all my
Feeling
good
now.
feelings to Rickard.
However, a few things happen.
Sure.
First, you all have done very well, and let me just say, on behalf of all of us here in the Feywild, the ladybugs have noticed.
It's nice.
Oh, well, I should roll for this. You had one. Ella.
Oh, good.
Your ladybug nestles into your shell and becomes like a little pretty image of a ladybug on the back of your shell as you gain a fancy new ability. Oh my god. You will gain 1 hit point of healing or temporary HP every time something happens. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I will tell you every
I know
time.
time anything.
I'm never getting
Something happened.
I will not tell you what the hidden trigger is, but I will tell you every time you gain HP.
You gotta figure it out.
HP.
So this is
That's
something
very
that you get
fun.
to track until I figure it out. Great, I'm not gonna write it down.
That's cute and actually
That
quite
is
fun for
very,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'll
can't.
try that one.
That's
good.
Okay, and
I'm
that's
gonna
like
steal that.
that's targeted to the way that I play specifically. Because I'll just be like, what is it? What is it? Hint.
Yeah, a little puzzle.
Rickard,
Hi.
your ladybug crawls onto your face.
Stop crawling into my skin!
Oh, pour one out. I'm sad now. And gives
One
you
thing, I don't know what. Hard to try.
and the ladybug gives you a little kiss on the cheek and disappears into your flesh.
Oh, goodbye.
Things gotta stop going into his flesh.
No, I know. As you also gain a power, is
What?
That was fun for you.
I heard
I swear to God, I rolled this. I swear to God this came up. You have the ability to summon a truck?
That's
It was
a
number 5
targeted
on my
attack.
list. I rolled a goddamn 5 on the D12. Now, you cannot drive these trucks, but you can use them offensively. The
Yeah.
same way they were used against you.
Sure.
That's incredible.
Tell me, what are the stats on the truck, and how often can I summon a truck?
I'll say you can spawn 1 truck per day.
All right.
It does not have to hit a single target. It can hit any clumped group of targets because,
Love
you know, it's like a Ford F-150
Like,
fancy.
yeah, like
Sure.
a truck.
I'll
Yes, it's a
say
fantasy.
it'll be a save on behalf of the targets, no roll that you have to make.
All right.
But if it does hit, let's call it 4d12 of damage.
Whoa!
Because they're getting run
No,
over by
trust me,
fucking
I've been hit
trucks.
by a truck. That's 4d12 of damage.
I think that's pretty accurate.
And on that,
Unless you're a dog.
Unless you're a dog, unless you're a Pomeranian, in which case,
It is
Immunicated.
yeah.
Pomeranians are immune to truck damage.
and I'll say, right as we go to this break
Incredible.
right now, you all smell.
I do
Okay. Oh, you all smell something, which is.
You do this every time you say you smell. Every time. That's how last week it became the guy's thing.
That wasn't last week, it was like several weeks ago.
Yeah, yeah.
When I was there the whole
You
time.
all smell.
You do.
You smell a bit of cinnamon.
You do.
You smell a bit of nothing.
You do. Oh.
You smell a
You
bit
do.
of pumpkin on the air as lights shine down from the sky. A waft of fall caresses your nostrils. And we go to a break! Don't go anywhere as the Spicy Boys, the Pumpkin Spicy Boys, are gonna make an
Spicy
appearance.
Boys!
We'll be back in just a few minutes. I love you. Welcome back, people.
What is your vibe, man?
I don't know. I never do.
You've gotta nail
happening?
something down.
Remember, friends,
He's right.
as the
What is the
Pumpkin
brand?
Spicy Boys appear, we have some amazing donuts here, as you can see somewhere below me down here. And if we hit that goal, we're releasing a amazing
Swarm of
vignette.
bees.
Each of your houses.
epilogue with Dazzle finally confronting her Fae patron.
Who's Dazzle?
Who's Dazzle?
So, check it out. Anyway, here we go. The smell of pumpkin spice, of fall, of coziness fills the air.
What is the vibe?
You can always tell when I'm off notes.
Incredible. No.
Did you just Vincent Price laugh about
Yeah,
your
you
own
did.
unpreparedness?
Very good. Can we isolate that? That one was ringtone.
He did a straight up Thriller laugh about
Yeah.
his unpreparedness, and I love it.
However, spotlights cast down, big ass amps and speakers burst from the earth, and you notice something problematic. Well, the amplifiers themselves bursting from the earth,
Yeah, big
You
ass.
have to know what you look like.
combining with the vines that were dug into the soil by the Venus flytraps, have destabilized
Hey, man.
the ground below you.
Hey man, your girlfriend's in chat and just said Vince doesn't understand what pumpkin spice vibe is.
Yeah, dude.
It's true, I don't.
I just felt like you needed to know how hard you got called out. And by who?
Not my idea.
I
But
love a
it.
remote dunk. Thank you.
However, as the pumpkin spicy boys descend from cables from on high, the ground below all of you completely gives way.
Whoa!
You find yourselves, the Venus flytraps find themselves, the Vole finds himself, and Poppy and her entire family find
Oh,
themselves.
there they are.
They were just stepping out of the portal.
Wait,
Our parents.
is that Keeson?
And Keeson finds himself.
Wow.
Baby.
Where were y'all during the last round of combat?
They all walk out of the portal
They all rolled low.
holding iced coffees, having just gotten here.
Yeah. Late with an iced
they
coffee
bring
is a
us
poppy
anything?
vibe.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
poppy
Oh,
vibe.
100%.
Let's see how many
Yeah, what
iced
about our
coffees
pumpkin spice
they're currently
lattes?
holding. Bear in mind, there are 5 of them right now, so
Do they have any Zima?
they only got 5 iced coffees.
Wow.
1 for each of them.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
Did you take Keeson's coffee?
Yeah.
Okay, great. he doesn't seem to protest.
No,
Yeah, that's
no.
Dragon's head leans
But
down
he's
and I go,
secretly,
"Thank you so
it's
much."
secretly as his mind is working against him, he's like, and they took your coffee.
I just check it. Oh, it's with oat milk. Good, thank you.
The ground gives way! I want a dexterity save from all of you.
What about the one who is wrapped up by a dragon and the one that's on a dragon? The dragon can fly.
Well, then you're fine then, aren't you?
You good, babe?
Okay, that's good because
Do you want
I
some
rolled so
coffee?
bad.
I want some
There you
dexy
go.
savings.
I'll take my dice for
22.
I
some
can
coffee.
fly.
17.
So just you two? You
22.
both- Great.
I'm
So
sure
as you
I'm
take
pretty
this
sure I'm right.
tumble, you will each take 6 points of damage.
Ow.
As you crash into a cavern, I should say a wide tunnel below. The Spicy Boys following with all of you.
Yeah, I have 10 feet of flight speed. I'm good.
And in fact, it is indeed
Me so much.
Timothy
Timothy.
who stands up with his other bandmates. Nutmeg the Thin.
Yeah.
Cinnaminathin.
Cinnamon.
Yeah.
Does anybody have a headache?
Yes. Yes.
And several others stand up.
Incredible.
He doesn't know how pumpkin
Timothy-
spice works.
11 herbs and
Clove.
spices.
Clove.
Clovethin.
Clovethin is a good name.
But Timothy and his ample donk descend smack dab onto one of the Venus flytraps, crushing it. We are down to 2 Venus flytraps and the Vole, who both look now a bit worse for wear as they stagger up like onto their elbows, like, ah. The Spicy Boys approach all of you. They appear to be clad in lovely little cozy autumnal outfits, turtlenecks and scarves, little like beanies, and I'm looking
keep
at
going.
Xander way too much.
Keep going.
I'm loving this.
Yeah.
Great.
What's the footwear like?
Oh, it varies depending on the thin.
Does one of the Thins wear Uggs?
Don't give him hints.
Ugathin.
I'll give this.
There's a couple of Uggs, one Timberlands,
Sure.
Fuck boy, I love it.
Yeah, he's got round
Bad
glasses.
boy.
That's gotta be the bad
Not
boy.
Megan.
Not Megathin.
Not
of them's-
Megathin is wearing too.
One of them's wearing Chuck Taylors.
Sure.
And the last of the 5 is wearing
We're committing to
All
5.
birds.
There's 5.
We're committing.
is wearing nothing at all.
He's barefoot?
He's barefoot.
Wait, when you say nothing at all, just feet, or is he?
Naked.
We're gonna
Can we roll?
for it.
Can we roll to see?
Roll in front of the table.
so
We
well
all
rolling.
gotta know.
Did they talk to
Wait.
the marketing team?
Over, because I can't see it.
Shit, neither can we.
Over 10 means naked. Oh, he's got clothes on.
All right.
Alright.
Alright. You picked a D20 that
Just
we
not
can't see from
shoes,
here.
just no
But he's
shoes.
barefoot.
He's also like sipping tea. He's one
But
of those,
barefoot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then they've all got
Scarf.
they've all
That's a
got
chai.
the full-on
That's a chai
cozy
boy.
vibe. The big old steamy mugs of coffee. Looking
I just
all-
had my first coffee, and it turns out it's really bad for people with anxiety.
I've made the mistake.
Hey, friends.
I cast decaf.
Help.
I can go.
Are you guys here for our Autumn Wild tour?
Yes.
I have no idea how to respond to that question.
Are you?
Yeah, we just rocked up from Cincinnati.
Canonically, then.
Now, canonically, that means in the Feywild, there's somewhere called, and we want to be very sure of this, Cincinnati.
I don't want to talk about it.
It's in the Autumn Wilds.
Yeah.
They add it to the wiki.
Add it to the wiki.
It's with an S. Like sin.
The baddest place in the Autumn Wilds, Cincinnati.
That's where Timothy's from.
The bad boy.
Bad boy.
You see,
Are these the same spicy boys, just re-flavored for
Reskin?
fall?
Or are these
Yes.
new? Is this a different band?
Timothy seems to have broken away from the Spicy Boys and formed an entirely new band.
With Megathin and
Ongoing litigation about
Cinnaminathin.
it. Yeah, Cinnaminathin, Megathin, Clovathin, and the last one.
This is really killing me.
Honestly, what he's called when they're in all the magazines, it's like
Absolutely his name.
I'm the other one.
My favorite's the last one.
He's the bad boy.
The bad boy and the shy guy of the group.
Yeah, because you have a name.
Yeah.
Just a pensive.
Every time
introverted
anyone
young
asks, he's
soul.
just like.
Wow, he is the bad boy.
Who's asking?
Cinnaminathin approaches you all, reaches into his pocket, and goes,
Pocket sand.
and you see a burst of cinnamon.
Sure.
Shocking.
He just cinnamon challenged us. Yeah.
Chokes all of you.
Why are you like this?
But
Wow, he is the bad boy. What the
fuck,
He's
man?
the bad boy now.
But all of you receive 5 HP of healing
Oh.
and a single
could use
D8
it.
to add to a bardic inspiration, basically. You've all been given a D8. You can add to a roll.
Wow.
I guess. Thank you.
But
I
Megathin
pulled all
walks
the
up.
deeds.
My
here.
dust is
You are welcome
deadly.
And reaches into his
No, then
pocket
don't.
and goes
Stop.
on one of the Venus flytraps.
Okay.
Okay.
And you see as the deadly nightshade that is Nutmeg
You
gets...
said that so contemptuous. Like,
Yeah.
you learned a
It
fact
is
and
real.
now you're...
I said that with
scary
so much
plant.
stank.
There was a lot of
and
stank
it's
on
just
that.
actually true. Gets into the mouth of the Venus flytrap, and you see as it just like herbicides away. It's not a bug. And it withers and dies in front of you, leaving 1 Venus flytrap and 1 vole. Listen, we're not here to harsh your vibe. If you want to dispatch these guys, you can do so as you wish. We're just here to play some tunes and be spicy.
Okay.
Let's start playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go over there. You're kind of in some AoE, some important AoE right now. Scooch that way.
Yeah.
Yep. There
We
you
don't
go.
want to. We don't want to kill a bad boy.
Not yet.
Fine.
You coward!
I'm afraid of you.
You're gonna get yours.
What are you gonna do to me?
I'm gonna straight up murder that Vole right now.
Jesus!
We're out of
Are we
initiative,
back in
right?
initiative?
We're out of initiative.
All right.
Okay,
Well, I'm just
well, before you
just
go-
gonna throw a dagger at it right now.
Hold on. Before you go, I was gonna give you a bardic inspiration anyway. So now you have a
That's
D10.
That's double bardic. One from a bad boy and one from a Carol.
4 or 5.
Kai's kind of a bad boy.
I was gonna say, one from a bad boy, one from a
I
spicy
feel like
boy.
I'm a pretty bad boy.
I think Kai's a bad boy.
Sure.
And I do say, as I'm like, honestly, I'm doing the thing where like, when somebody who doesn't take well to caffeine and it does the exact opposite, and she's just fully like blacking out now. She's just like curling up on the tail of the dragon going to sleep.
Oh, interesting. Dragon lifter. Okay, you stay here.
Yeah, honestly,
I use
think
my little
heart
special
stopped.
ability to make anything cozy.
Oh,
I was already in a lot of pain, and I think I'm just gonna take a nap.
Okay. She take a nap right here.
Right here.
Yeah, I lay down right there. Throw a dagger right at him.
Got it?
Roll it.
It's a 25 to hit.
Did you use
Roll the
the
damage.
bardic or no?
I didn't need it.
Okay. There's just extra stuff that comes if you use it.
You're an extra
Over
stuff.
food damage.
Damn.
Edge.
That's a 12.
Ah!
And I'm going to add
Hang on!
a superiority die to that.
None of you guys want to mess with me, I promise.
No, I do.
Why?
I added the superiority
You see
die.
this thing I'm holding?
Yeah, I added
Stop
the
him.
No, I added the
that?
superiority
What is
die.
it?
I'll kill us all.
What do we see?
What is
I'll
it?
smear us across
What
the
do we
Feywilds.
see?
What am I looking at?
It actually looks like a little pumpkin,
All right.
but it's pulsing.
Yeah.
And there's like
Is he the Green Goblin?
Cool.
I'm
I'm gonna animate that item and make it a dancing item under my control.
Ah,
So now it's
Sure.
over here.
And
Okay,
then-
continue.
Yeah,
Go
and
ahead.
then the superiority die is going to be used as a disarming strike. So since she already animated the pumpkin, I'm going to knock the emblem away from him so he can't use it again.
Good call.
Interesting. It is sewn into his robes.
Yeah, but he takes it off real easy.
He does take it
Right.
off really.
So I've
It's a
heard.
magical effect.
Your mom's a magical effect. Whoa. I used a disarming strike.
You can't disarm a spell.
I can disarm a ting. Those are my arms.
Sorry, then and he's already got a dagger on it.
I
He should be
wanna-
able to cut it away then.
Yeah, that's your focus.
I want
The
to
focus is gone.
I want to roll from you. This will be an attack roll, and I need a high motherfucking roll for you to throw or manipulate a dagger in such a way so it cuts the emblem out of his robes.
Higher than the 25.
Let's see if you can do it.
It was a D10, right, too?
Yeah.
We have rerolls. It's time to use them.
Oh.
What's your bonus to attack?
Hold on. D&D Beyond, which we're not sponsored by this week, is bugging out a little bit.
That's why.
Run us some fucking money, my guy.
You want this to work again?
Yeah.
We can make that
That's
happen.
a threat. Sure would be a shame
sorry.
if it didn't
What
work.
was the question?
What is your bonus to hit for this?
Oh, a 13.
Oh, plus 13?
Yeah.
I want to see a 30 then.
Well, I'm definitely using
That's
that
what
bardic then.
Use the fucking
gotta-
bardic.
Yeah.
I want to see at least a 30 on this
My
hit.
actual
All right.
fucking guy.
Well, then I want to see a reroll.
We have so many.
Then I'm
Good.
going to use one.
One.
Let's
far.
do it.
Oh, I'm going to use two.
Let's do it.
That's the one I want. That's a 33.
You said it in that voice.
That's my voice. What do you mean?
I want to also clarify, this is still with a thrown dagger, is that correct?
Sure.
Describe to me how you deftly cut the emblem out by throwing a single dagger.
Sure.
Here it comes.
With
A
skill.
magic dagger.
With skill, I do.
curve the bullet like one.
Yeah.
Bend it to a boomerang.
So I
Dag
think,
this motherfucker.
so I think that I think he throws it kind of with a little spin on it, so it's coming at an angle,
Yeah.
and it's doing one of
As
these,
daggers do, hell yeah.
and it's doing one of these, and it just kind of slices because I don't want to take the entire emblem off. I simply want to slash through it and render it useless.
Oh, you want to destroy the emblem?
I'm destroying the
Okay, I
emblem.
thought you were trying to remove it. I mean, that's a lot easier
Oh,
to do.
Sure. It's
Great.
disarming, and because it's a sewn-on thing,
Well, I'll just tell you this. If you just want to cut through the emblem and destroy it, you certainly can.
well, then I did.
But with a roll that high, you can sever it from his robes and, like,
Keepsies.
someone can keep it.
Sure, then I do that.
Yay!
Every character that Abria plays tends to collect shit that I
Great.
No!
But in that case, since it was such a good roll, it's actually a boomerang dagger. It comes back to you, and I just throw it, and emblem gets cut off, and it immediately goes to someone with magic that can do something with
You
it.
can have it. You're in autumn.
It like takes
That's true.
direction.
You are of the fall.
You are an autumn. Matches your eyes.
Yeah.
That's a badass symbol. It's very cool.
Incredible.
Oh, that's not Megaton.
That's a
They're
bad
real
one.
into that one.
The deep voice is not big.
The base.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what that
Target audience,
does,
sweetheart.
but
When
you
we
can
do
use it.
Episode on the ocean. It would be the not megalodon.
Yeah, I'll figure this out later. All right.
Sure. Are we just killing
still
people,
standing?
or are we talking?
The coward.
Oh, you're talking to me.
Yeah, is he still standing?
What the fuck?
Megathon for a second there. I'm like, what, dude?
What the fuck's your deal?
Bye.
And takes off right
No!
now.
Absolutely
Wait,
not.
Do what you want. He's running.
Stasis.
Dragon.
Get ready for
I will
17
help
attacks
you
of
with that.
opportunity.
Plus a breath weapon.
To help you do that, just to make sure it doesn't get away, I'm going to cast Momentary Stasis, make a con save.
Thank you. And a natural 20 surrender back.
2 guys are now also chasing after the vole, shoulder to shoulder with the dragon.
Hey, make that con save.
Oh! What's your DC? That
16.
doesn't matter. Yeah, I failed.
Okay, held in place for the dragon.
The dragon and the guys catch up.
Staced.
What's your
Okay.
deal?
It'll be released from it once it's attacked.
31 points on the rend attack, and I need.
Whoa, stand
Well,
back,
let's go.
guy!
Hold on. Let's do the stasis breath weapon first, then.
Okay.
Make a dexterity save, but do you have to
Fail it.
You auto fail it?
Yeah, because he's frozen. So.
Yep, correct.
Stand back, guy. Okay, guy.
So
Let's not get hit by this. No, you're totally right, guy. I'm such a big fan of the Spicy Boys, guy. Oh my god, me too, guy.
So we're just gonna do the thing that we normally do where we don't learn anything. All right.
Can't you raise dead? Yeah. Cool. 46 points.
Yeah, I mean, your breath weapon just. It's cold, right?
Yeah.
You watch as all of his fur, by some just disparate logic, sizzles away with how frosty this is. Like, his hair follicles close up and the hair is severed at the stem. His skin chars and blackens with frostbite, and you just have like a withered rat.
How much
Good.
do you need to speak with the dead?
Just the head.
Just the head?
Yeah, technically.
What's the
That's so
what's the
nasty.
AOE on the breath weapon? Just because we have a couple of guys that we may need to deal with in a minute.
Oh. 30-foot code.
Oh, how are those guys doing?
How are the Venus flytraps?
And the Venus flytraps.
Oh my god. Well, the guys were standing behind the dragon because they were like, stand back,
Smart,
guys.
Alright.
smart,
You did
smart.
say stand back, guy, stand
Yeah.
back, guy.
Um,
Unless I'm getting hit by this
However,
guy.
the Venus flytrap, the one left, didn't run with the vole.
Oh, okay.
It seems to like be sitting on a rock now.
In that
Alright.
case, from I've gone with on the back of the dragon.
Oh, that's okay.
No, I was
didn't
on the
go
dragon.
far, yeah.
So how far
You're
did
like,
we get?
You stopped him. The dragon went,
I didn't have to go
thank
far.
you so much.
That's very fair. I kind of been waiting to do this because I haven't been feeling too hot and I was using it more to do things to help other people. So I'm just gonna cast a vampiric touch on the Venus flytrap.
Great.
That's a roll to hit. 17 plus 8.
25.
Yeah, you got the Venus
That.
flytrap. It
Okay,
just seems like just kind of
great.
like bummed out now.
Are you trying to make us feel bad for you? You tried to kill us.
I'm just telling you what the truth is.
It honestly doesn't do that much. It takes 8 points of necrotic damage, but I gain 8 points of health, and I wanted that.
You see
I'll
that?
blight the
That's the sort
last
of
Venus
person
flytrap.
that can't work without a supervisor, and you don't want to be that kind of person.
You don't have to waste a whole. What's my voice?
Oh, that's true.
You don't have to waste the whole fucking blight on that. You could just, I think, just kind of walk up and fucking push
That's
him
true.
in the face.
Oh, you know, I also have that special ability that I never get to use, and I rolled a d4 about it already. So my shell turns red, I think, and
Heat seeking.
I can't, the 3 on the D4 because the blue shell is the best shell,
Sure.
and then it's the red
it's
shell,
this
right?
shit.
That's right.
Heat seeking. Yeah.
We never talked about specifically what each one did, but I want you to tell me
It's Mario
what you
Kart
imagine.
rules.
It's Mario Kart rules. So if it's the red shell, then it's just going directly to the nearest enemy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just my shell turns red for a second. I'm just like, excuse me, everybody, and I just have my apron on, and it's like the shell just goes and like whaps the victory bell across the face, and then
So many properties.
Were you also playing or just doing the shell thing?
No, I just do the shell thing. I was
Okay,
saying
and
spell
let's red shell. What kind of damage do you think that should do?
Oh, instant death.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I'll say the blue shell would do the most, green shell the least.
Right.
So red shell's in the middle. What do you think's fair?
I think it's very funny that you called it a victory bell when Piranha Plant was right there while you're
it's
doing
true. Listen, I don't pay attention to what comes out of my mouth most of the time. D8?
Oh, I'll give you a D12. At least.
D12? For the middle one?
Yeah.
All
If
right.
a truck is.
Wait, what if it's like, instead of 1d12, like
2d6?
2d10? 2d8.
2d10?
2d.
Is it 2D?
We handling now? We handling
How
now?
about 2d8?
We
V8.
handling my dudes?
It's a high
Hey,
variance
11.
on a 12.
For the red shell. How often can you use this?
Once a day.
Okay, I'll take 2d8.
Good.
Great. You rolled 11?
Yeah.
Great. Your shell, and you notice as you're zooming, just, Mario Kart-like.
Oh, I know. I stay. I stay where I am. It's just the shell.
What does that look like?
Hold on!
Apron.
No!
She said it.
Apron!
Oh, okay.
Congratulations to everyone that was good listeners.
No. But I still. But what is it? But what is it? No, I mean I understand the apron, but what does it look like?
What does a turtle without
Like
a
how
shell
big?
look
Because
like?
is she mostly
It's part of your
shell?
skeleton.
Yeah.
So how big are you without? Because you're one of the biggest of us. How small are you when the
Wait,
shell
but you were
goes
so
flying?
big, you fucking half health.
You're just a round
just-
lizard now.
Yeah, I'm as wide as I am tall, so I was 5 feet tall, I was 5 feet wide. I was like a whole little square on the grid. And now I'm just.
I'll be honest, I don't want to picture it. I'm gonna move
No,
on.
I do.
Yeah.
No, I like it. Just a little guy.
You are engaged,
guy.
sir.
I'm a lowercase
And where
I.
is Popular right now?
Just a little
God,
lowercase
where
I.
is she?
Oh, there she is.
She is just sitting down.
You notice that the Venus flytrap, as you're soaring toward it, is like sort
Not
of
soaring towards it.
as your shell is sailing towards it. Is
And you're doing one of these on the ground like Mario Land.
Yeah. Oh
is crawling away and it's muttering something in a language that you don't speak, but it sounds upset as the
Wait,
shell.
what
Are you sure
language?
we don't speak it?
no.
What language, Vince?
Oh my god!
Hey, Vince,
I
what
forgot I
language?
gave
Because
you
if you
that.
may recall,
Huh?
more than an episode ago, maybe 2 to 3 episodes ago,
I was there for it.
I was given the ability to speak the next language that I heard. What language do I speak now?
You speak pluralic.
The
And
plant language?
That is the language of the vegetative life in the spring wild.
And that's probably pretty useful. That's the most
Probably.
useful language
Yeah.
that I think we've ever gotten.
It's too bad we're in the autumn wild.
I'll be there later.
Back.
Write that down.
Honestly,
Don't forget that.
Pluralic?
That's
honestly,
always right.
that's fucked up.
You did that to you.
No,
All of the
inside.
R's are backwards, but everything smells very fresh.
This is actually super dope.
No, it's a Cyrillic
No, I
pun.
understand.
Very
I
funny.
understand.
It was good.
Oh, yeah, there was layers in there.
It was great. It was great. It was great.
Thank you,
It was great.
Proud of that. Thank you. Good hustle out there. Good hustle.
I speak spring now.
Wow.
Well, that one, yeah.
Do you speak spring?
I don't know. I've never
There
tried.
are multiple languages of the wild, but you speak all the plants. You speak plants.
That seems important here.
That's
Oh,
dope.
good. We talked to trees again.
That's like
So you can hear them yell as you bite them to death, and they're like, no, not again.
more than half the
Destroy
races
your
in the spring
world.
wilds are plantish, so that's dope.
Fantasy Lorax.
Meanwhile, so the vole has been smote, begging for its little fuzzy life.
Wah.
We're down now. All of Venus flytraps are gone. Lily and Poppy and her family finally land.
All of them holding parasols
Yeah.
and iced coffees.
Oh my god.
Incredible.
I rolled for it. Every single one of them spilled their coffee.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a tragedy.
what a shame.
And in fact, they're so upset, they cannot speak.
Vincent wanted to do an Irish accent.
You know what? We got time. Just run and grab yourselves another.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks much. And they begin to go to a nearby Starbucks.
Yep.
The what?
Fantasy
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Thank you.
I will keep this rule.
Yes.
Oh, you guys, that was a hairy one. Wait, are we gonna like revive the vole, or like, did you want to question? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, guys.
Yeah, I got
The
it.
dragon's ragdolling the body, but the head is absolutely popped off.
I gotta be honest, I'm not used to living this long. Me neither, guys. This is like something
Hey,
special.
shut up.
I'm sorry.
You can have this if you just shut the fuck up.
Okay, no, we'll be chill. And there's a third one.
Oh. Okay.
This is what happens when we let them live. They multiply.
They do multiply.
I just
We can't
the dragon
like
just like
shrivel.
grabs and scoots them back.
Oh,
Come on, just shut up. You can be a part of this. Just shut the fuck up.
Also, I just wanted to be said to say it that during this time, Kettle has left the fight and is off in the corner, and then you just see the back of him and him going, "Duck, you gotta duck, okay, duck."
Yeah!
And then-
there it is. I was gonna say, if I don't see that by the end of this episode, you got eaten.
no, I didn't.
That's so funny.
Question. With the Vol dead, what happens to their arms?
Oh,
So that was
Nice.
it in the interim between when there was no arms.
Yeah.
That's when he was doing it. When there was only one set of arms.
inspiration.
So many.
He'll use none of that.
Beautiful. I will say
I'm too
though, that
proud.
before we get to the questioning of the bowl, we do have a confessional.
Cool.
This confessional will be for Kettle.
Oh,
Kettle!
Let's set that camera up and count that boy down.
I'm gonna firebolt a guy in the meantime to Lily.
You're gonna kill a guy?
Yeah, I'm gonna kill a guy.
Oh no.
Sorry, what?
Professional in 3, 2.
so you're gonna duck, okay? Duck. That's what you're gonna do. Oh, sorry, that's for someone else. In this moment, I'm feeling a little I didn't duck. I'm feeling a little conflicted, but not conflicted enough. I swing the axe with someone else's arms, but I just don't feel the rage anymore. I don't know if I'm going to be useful in combat. I always... Well, you know what? I'm just going to close my eyes and spin in a circle, and if you get hit, it's your own fault. It's a pretty effective way to do this. Love ya!
I love a little wink.
Kettle on simmer. Yeah.
Well, it's just kind of us two guys again.
Yeah, there were only two. As the third one was a false alarm.
The dragon is like kind of doing the like dog thing of trying to cover up the smoldering guy.
Thank you.
We corroborate a lot.
Yeah.
What's happening with the bowl?
I with my like shell back on, it just like kind of boomeranged back. I'll pull some. Hey, just since we're in the autumn wilds, like I'll pull my own pumpkin spice blend out and set it alight and let it start to like burn like incense. And I'll cast Speak with Dead. And we can answer up to 5, or we can ask up to 5 questions. It's just a 10.
I can't feel my legs.
Good.
You're great.
Do we have particular questions in mind already? We only have 5.
Ask him what the plan was. Ask him was he sent? Ask him. Ask him, huh?
Wasn't it dude?
Was it Duke?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Kai, you're the best as far as the
Interrogation.
interrogation part. But I don't want to put pressure on you. If
Do
you'd
you
rather
feel bad knowing that you were the first wave and doomed to failure?
Wow.
The first wave? Well, you asked me a yes or no question. I don't feel bad. And I am not the first wave. And we are not doomed to failure.
Oh, we want to know how many waves, and we want to know where Dew is.
Is it just
and we
yes or
wanna
no
know-
questions?
No, you can ask
No?
whatever you
Okay.
want.
Yeah.
That's
number
two.
2.
That was that to you.
You gotta, that's why I'm I'm stage whispering.
Yeah.
We want to know where Dew is and how many waves are coming.
How many waves?
Our numbers are infinite, and we will continue pouring into the lands of the Fae and Boros until they are conquered. When our
Where?
ranks are depleted, we can always grow more soldiers.
Debatable.
Where's Dew now?
He is in Garland, his throne, his palace in the Spring Wilds.
Where are your prisoners of war?
Is that 5?
No, that's 4.
Okay.
We'll be asking the question.
You should get an extra because we answered one of yours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how
that's
it
fair
works.
trade.
His prisoners of war.
I want to know where Bora and Fess are.
Yeah. Who?
It depends who you're looking for. A lot of his prisoners of war are summarily executed.
They're not dead.
Some are tortured for a while and
Answer
then
my
executed. Some get frisky in their cells.
Yep. Yeah.
That's
They're
those.
And then are executed.
They're
No!
not dead.
Others he keeps around for fun or for bait. Most of the important ones are also in Garland.
We need to know if there's what the best way in to the Spring Wild is. What's the least defended point?
Fastest way to the Spring Wild. Fastest, easiest way.
There is no way into the Spring Wild. It's been locked down from within. Someone who has the spring in them already would have to guide you there, but no spring entity would ally themselves with
You're
you.
drunk.
I'm fucking wasted.
And I know we already asked you 5, but just a little extra one to grow on. Does it feel bad knowing that you died for nothing?
It would, if I had. But I think you'll realize just shortly when I am the herald of
Galactus.
Crushes the
Yeah.
The Silver Surfer.
That's really, Ella, that was dope. It's dope that you did that. You want prestidigitation?
This is very intense.
I'm imagining like the mountain scene because his head's like this big. So
Oh, it was a humanoid
huge-sized
bull.
Yeah.
Oh, just do
I
a
thought it was
little
a
guy.
little guy.
In that case, we're all like,
But yeah, no,
you're like,
I stand by
It got in me.
it's a bit of a Gallagher.
Oh, that's so sad. Well, now you got a little extra spring in you, so we can get in.
So you're our spring.
I'm the key.
Yeah.
Well, or
Congratulations.
Keysong might be also.
Oh yeah, Keithon can do all of them.
Where the fuck is Keysong?
I think he went for coffee.
He walks up alone with the coffee.
I grabbed his coffee.
It's the second.
You're literally awful.
Oh, oat milk.
No.
Yeah, go ahead and
No.
This
drink
is
it.
really good.
No.
Come on.
Not for
A
you.
little sip.
Okay.
Immediately passes out.
I knew,
Turns out she might have ADHD. Caffeine does not work on us.
Ty, I knew you would steal my coffee again. So, that coffee does not have oat milk in it. It's whole. Are you lactose intolerant in the game?
Absolutely. What's about to happen is going to be absolutely your problem. Come on up here with me.
No!
You right with me
Cure
now.
wounds.
Good for
Remove
you.
poison. Remove curse.
It's removed.
No.
I'm gonna climb off the dragon
Good for you,
and give you a
Keysong.
little space,
I
babe.
gotta stand up for myself somehow.
That's right.
right, yeah.
Very smart move.
Thank you.
You gotcha, Carol.
Maybe we should have let him.
I hate you.
No, you don't.
Don't.
We're in the Autumn Wilds now, huh?
Guys, I'm afraid the two of us have served our current purpose.
What the fuck did you do?
Well, wait, what?
You served your purpose. What was your purpose?
What was
your
purpose?
purpose?
Oh, nothing yet.
What,
Okay,
your
so-
purpose was nothing?
Well,
That
we're-
sounds right.
That's hard,
We're
buddy.
surveying it.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Right now? It's happening?
Yeah.
By doing what?
Can you go get me some lactate?
Hey, I gotta come clean about something. It's actually my fault he calls you Carol.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
She
was-
introduced herself as Carol.
No,
Yeah, it's
I
a
had
secret
said the
identity.
wrong name. Because I wasn't supposed to say your real name. I think it's my fault.
And then you, and yeah, and then
And
you
then I
said
doubled down.
Yeah.
It's okay, we're good.
No, I know her
it's
name.
great.
I know her name.
I know,
Carol.
but I do think it's my
Carol.
fault that this happened.
No, that's fine.
We're trying a new thing.
Oh, yeah,
What's
yeah.
your
what's the
Okay, here's the
purpose?
thing, guy. We were having like a perfectly nice moment, and I just need you to chill the fuck out and go get me some lactate.
There's a lot more of us coming, so I gotta get through this.
Okay, go ahead.
So we're trying a new thing out where, like, instead of just dying, we, like, help out and, like, serve in some way. Just
Love
to
it.
Feel useful.
Sure.
Sure.
So you've asked for lactate. I think I can make that happen. Do you prefer the chewables or the pills?
Either, whatever's fastest.
Okay, I'm a chewy myself.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go for that.
All right.
And you notice he pulls off
No.
5 of his fingers
No.
and rolls them up and breathes his guy magic into it.
Hey,
And
honey.
is holding a handful of brand name chewable lactate
Honey,
pills.
whatever's about to happen if you don't take those, can't be worse.
Of course it's, yeah.
It can't be worse.
Can I cast shatter on that?
Are you-
That was horrifying.
It's just lactate. It's real lactate.
Hey,
Were you made of
you hold up.
lactate?
You just hold that real quick.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Go ahead and get your friends to kind of group up, and we'll do.
It's just the two of us right now. She killed the third one.
Sure, fine. I'm gonna just shatter
Yeah.
this.
Are
real
you
quick.
gonna
Yeah.
Are you gonna take
Yeah.
the lactate?
No. I'm let it ride.
It's made of his fingers.
All
It's
right.
made of God.
Well, then I might as well.
For
That's
what?
Shatter.
fucked up. Shatter.
I'm also lactose intolerant.
He took that with chocolate milk.
Like a true lactose intolerant.
I'm gonna say most attacks on these guys just auto succeed. So
Yeah, it's
you're attacking both guys with that.
Yeah.
From multiple
AOE.
angles.
Yeah, and they both are thus shattered.
Yay. Okay. Well. Cool.
You find yourselves
Sure.
Sorry, you got some guy on.
with the Spicy Boys
okay.
Sure.
in this cave system. The Spicy Boys turn to you.
We're in a
all.
cave.
We fell through.
It's like a tunnel
fell.
system. Cinnaminathin
I was distracted by the spicy
Cinnamon.
boys. I don't remember.
Approaches.
now.
It's become normal immediately in my head.
Timothy.
You know what, guys? It's about time that we all took our leave to get ready for the big show. But before we go, we want to offer a little something to you. Here's just a taste. And the same amps descend down from the sky once more, and they play you a full concert,
Oh my god.
including all of their hit singles. Falling in Love.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Okay.
You are my Snuggie. You're hotter than Coco. Thanks, give me your heart.
Thanks,
Why-
comma.
Give me your heart.
That's a stick up.
Yeah.
Honestly, considering
threat.
what Thanksgiving
Also,
is, works.
Also, could you just say that in exactly the same way you said it before?
Thanks, give me your heart.
I love that.
No.
I have to offer
you
it up a
don't.
little bit.
No, you don't.
And the spice of my life. Y'all are down here for like 2 hours.
Spice of my life.
And you're singing along. You know the lyrics.
this before.
They're rocking it.
Never tasted
The last one is slaying it on the keyboard.
The last one's.
Yeah. Rockin' lead vocals.
Oh, the last one's great.
Cinnaminathin is rhythm guitar, and of course Nutmegathin is drums
Yeah.
with
That's
Clovis
gotta
as
be
bass. And it's just, it's a beautiful thing.
You know, in a lot of these boy bands, they don't play their own instruments.
Yeah,
This
but
is very
that's-
impressive.
Well, they're not really doing it now either.
Oh, you're right.
But yeah, they're all
You're right.
canon.
And
all
I
coming from
see
the
like behind the amps, there's like a fantasy disc man.
Yeah.
They're all
Cinnamon
unseen
on the
servants, and
keyboard?
they're all just like.
No, that was the last one.
Oh, the last one on the keyboard is just like.
He looks like that.
chopsticks.
He looks like that cat.
Yeah. Keyboard cat.
However, Timothy visibly takes offense at this comment and tosses his guitar aside.
Oh, that convinced me he's really playing.
Does like a motion to the rest of the Pumpkin Spicy Boys, and they all chuck their instruments, and they gather in a little semicircle, and they do a full a cappella set.
Oh, I'm into this.
Right.
Like a full acoustic
Sure,
a cappella
own it.
set. They're doing the instruments with their fucking mouths. They're doing the whole 9 yards and just laying it down. And it's a beautiful thing. Let's roll for that performance.
Okay,
Sure.
perfect.
You see, now I like that
Ooh.
better. I like that better. It's more intimate, you know, and it shows off their real strength.
Full pentatonics.
Yeah.
That was a 25 for the performance.
Wow.
Really
Long way.
a wonderful show.
Excellent.
The bard in the group is like, okay.
And before you, they all grab shoulders. They all join the big group hug.
God, I swear to God, if you make them meld together, I'm gonna kill you.
That's what I thought
The
was
only
happening.
spice!
I was pretty sure that was
All
gonna happen.
spice!
All spice!
No, that's happened.
Oh, no box.
I mean, we haven't been on in a while.
You seek the allspice.
Optimus Prime and Hugs.
There's a tear in here somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. We've spent this whole session just doing.
Welcome to Fancy!
To be fair, my screen's mostly blank.
Same.
Great. However, they all join together, and let's see who offers this final goodbye. Timothin, Cinnaminathin, Megathin, Clovathin, the last one. It's Timothin. Of course it's Timothin. He's the bad one.
The bad boy!
No, he's the bad one. Not Megathin is the bad boy.
Yeah. See, Timothin's just
And
good.
then Clovathin is just bad at math.
Bless. Timothin angles his ample donk away to be able to look at you. I feel like we caked him up at some point.
Yeah, that feels right.
You live your truth.
He
Okay,
looks
we
at
make
you
him
all and throws something into the air. It's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tickets to the next Spicy Boys show in the Winter Wilds.
Whoa, we're going there.
Yeah. At the Icicle Ball.
The icicle ball.
You have to say it like that.
Yeah.
Icicle ball.
At the dialect of the Winter Wilds.
Sure.
Yes, that's how we sound.
The Winter Wild, with their beautiful regalness and their calm demeanor and their coldness, and they all talk like this. Yes,
They're like
But
literally
with,
Norwegian.
but with also working class New Yorker accent.
Oh yeah. I'm sneaky and duplicitous.
We're moving on.
I'm performing a subterfuge right now.
He casts the tickets into the air. And I'm now racking my brain.
I can see it.
As a matter of fact, wow, none of your HP triggers have happened yet. Great.
We haven't done a lot.
Done a lot.
He then blows
Not
a
since
group
I got my
kiss
HP thing.
to all of you, and you see them all dissolve
The tickets.
in a cloud of pumpkin spice
Oh.
The spicy boy.
that carries on the wind yonder.
Goodbye.
away to their next show.
I feel like I could fuck Timothy.
Yeah.
No, a lot. I mean, that's
We
the
all
whole thing. A
fuck
lot of people do.
Okay.
A
Yeah.
lot of people do.
The bad.
Frankly, who hasn't?
Yeah. Okay.
His whole brand, like some marketing department, really made his entire brand that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I fall for it.
You find yourself as well established in an underground tunnel system. And in fact, now that you finally take in the space around you, you notice this place has been, well, if not initially intentionally carved out, as it looks like there was once space for great, massive roots here. It has since been widened. You find tracks along the floor that lead in one direction down the tunnel, and what appear to have once been...
No, not One Direction. The spicy.
I'm taking the phrase back.
That's a light and Xander.
It was so good.
I'm proud of it.
Once massive roots, you can tell they used to be much larger because of the ruts they left in the walls and along the floor, like the passage of a glacier carving out a valley. have withered quite a bit, but still pulse with many of the colors of autumn, all flowing in that same direction. Those of you who are autumnally aligned, you feel a connection to these things. You feel a life force and a powerful consciousness within the very roots themselves.
What you doing?
Doing a quick cure wounds
Oh.
before we get any further, and you started
Probably fine.
You started speaking in a dramatic tone, and I just wanted to make
That's
sure.
lots of healing.
Good call.
Hey,
I was
There's
at
no
18.
more fights coming.
baby.
That's what you said.
Take another 10.
Hey, thank you. Look at that, I'm a person again.
You look still fairly fucked up. Hold on, I can help you. I can help you. No.
Sorry, didn't
like
mean to
my
interrupt
third
you. It was
round
just
of
a,
getting
That's
it was
all
just
of
a quick moment. All right, cool.
It's now a what do you do?
4th level healing word.
And it's just a feeling of connection, like nothing more specific than that.
At the moment, without like actually trying to reach out or contact or figure out what is there, you just feel a powerful consciousness, a mind emanating from the roots.
I'm gonna take the lattice like I used to see Dazzle do, and I'm just gonna look through it at the roots.
Interesting. Pardon me.
Incredible.
I don't think you had to make such a meal of it.
The Fae gives me agita. Literally bug you.
Right now? Literally.
Get up here. All right, so.
That's for patrons only.
Subscribe.
Oh yeah, our talkbacks are fucking wild.
Yeah.
You're looking through the lattice at the roots. Is that correct?
Wherever I'm like sensing that consciousness.
Great. Have you ever seen Fyram through the lattice or in any other form when Dazzle would look through it or anything like that?
No.
You have
Okay.
seen Fyram at some
I've
point.
seen Fyram, but I've never seen anything through the.
Oh,
I never
okay,
got to
fine, but
see
you have
anything through
seen
the.
Fyram before. You've encountered Fyram.
I must have.
I feel like you guys have.
Yeah.
You
I
have, not
think-
you guys.
I think that.
I'm pretty sure I have.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been around so long. I think you've met everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say there was a moment where you actually had to petition Fyram for something on
Didn't
stage.
I? I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I yelled at Fyram.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive I have yelled at Fyram about at least one thing.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
You know what? I think you did.
I was
No,
so.
Everyone check the wiki.
Not on that. So, yes, you look at the roots and you get an idea of this mind. It's not something you can see as like a face in front of you, but you see images, the thoughts that would be swirling around that mind's consciousness, flowing through the vines as though they were neurons of a massive brain. You see Fyram. You see his face being looked up at from something below. You see that same face look to the left and right and even down, and you recognize what appear to be the arms, the hands of Dazzle. This viewpoint you're looking through also cuts to one side as it seems to shift back into Fyram himself looking down at them, and you see another figure standing next to her. But do you recognize who this person is? I want a history check.
Hey, listen.
I cast bardic inspiration on you while you're staring
Can it
through
be
your thing.
wisdom
Time to use
based?
your noggin.
Who in your thruple has decent int?
I thought we kicked our
Keeson?
boy out of our
Oh,
throuple.
is Keeson not in the thruple anymore?
Oh yeah,
They
he's
don't
not
lock
there
me
anymore.
anymore.
Hey, how
That's
many
not-
rerolls do we
But no, I mean
have?
like.
I'm
yeah.
taking one.
We have reroll.
Use
We have
the
actually,
bardic.
Taking
Y'all,
another one. Oh, I
you have
will.
a fuck
Oh, the
reroll.
bardic,
another
yeah.
This is the bardic.
Okay, cool. So I have that.
There's also one reroll that's only for you.
And I'll take the. So I got an 8 on my.
You get to roll it twice
inspiration.
and take the better
Oh,
one.
right. I should know this by now.
No, you're good.
I'll take the 8. So that's intelligence. So that's -1, and then
Still good though.
so
Your brain's so
15
good.
plus 8 is 23.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Yeah, it worked out.
8 was
I
from the
took-
bardic inspiration.
I took 4 rerolls. Just so you know.
That's fine. Yeah, I marked them.
Thank you.
It takes you a minute to recognize her. It takes you a minute to clock who this is because she has physically changed a lot since you last saw her. But standing next to Dazzle, talking to Fire Emblem in this vision, this whatever this is, a memory, you're not sure, is the one you call Amelia.
Yep, I knew it. I would have just known that.
Yeah, but a roll makes it kind of spicy, boys.
Stop making me roll stuff. There's a hate crime.
It's rude to make people roll things
Just me.
in Dungeons and
Just
Dragons.
me.
Beyond that, you see more of the thoughts flitting around Fire Emblem's mind, which are primarily what appear to be exertions. You feel your body getting tired. You feel your mind being strained, like he's focusing on something really hard. And a bit of that fatigue is spilling off into you. And you feel more than anything else, he's spread very thinly, focusing on a lot at once. But his mind is in the root.
Like butter scraped over too much bread.
Hang on, y'all. I think we can just talk to him right here, and I'll just like put a hand on the root and see if I can, like the way that I used to try and commune with Fedor. I'll attempt to like reach out energetically to
Fire Emblem. Beautiful.
hook into that consciousness.
Okay, and we'll sort of be using the lattice like as a focus for this
Yeah.
essentially. Great. So, I'll say you have to launch the opening salvo here. So, what are you reaching out with? What are you saying or imparting to try and like get his attention?
Excuse me, sweetheart. I know there's a whole war going on, but we're coming from the Spring Wilds and need a boon from you. Or sorry, not Spring Wilds, from Summer Wilds and need a boon from you.
Autumn.
No, we're coming from the Summer Wilds. We're in the Autumn Wilds. He knows we're in the Autumn Wilds. So.
I just stand back and let her.
She won't speak out.
This is sort of her thing. No, she's not. We're not putting Fire Emblem on speaker. No.
I mean, you can just tell him I say hi.
All right.
Here, say, I'm Effie. I don't know if you can hear me.
And Ella just started like,
I'm kidding.
no, I know.
Totally not happening.
Effie's
What
love
are we
that happen. Can you imagine? It's just
You feel like you can't grasp onto Fire Emblem's consciousness completely, not coherently, but he does seem to take notice of you, and you feel recognition, dim recognition.
Because I've got the boon on my shell, so
Yeah.
like I know that I am bringing in that like Rala's energy too.
Yes, for sure. And
Is he putting up a fight?
He's just not really paying attention right now. 1 second.
I'll say let's add a little bit to this. With the fact that you have Rala's boon on you, you're able to decipher more about this. It's certainly not a lack of interest. It's at this distance and with everything he's focusing on, he literally can't put his mind completely on you. He's not capable of it. But
What a
he,
fuck boy.
he's just like,
They're not good with distance.
it's kind of a crazy
Honestly,
thing for me.
just falls
Yeah.
out.
Oh my
It's just an out of
God.
sight, out of mind kind of thing. I'm very used to this, and I
He's
have
not that
a
into
whole-
this.
Oh, do I get a
Whoa!
like? Where?
It's a sign.
From
He does say
They're from Fire Emblem.
Can't get to
Sorry,
it.
the microphone.
But he notices your consciousness, and almost like a question comes through, which just feels like Dazzle with a question mark on it. And you can't tell if he's asking about her or asking about, like, if you're connected to her. It's just like that's the question that comes through at first.
I don't know how to answer that because no, but also yes. I'll just reply back. A friend. We need to speak. Where are you?
You hear, come to the source. Closer. Distant, to spread,
Where?
follow.
Butter.
I'm gonna go over to
Butter.
Ella.
Bread.
I don't know if this is gonna help, but and I'll cast True Seeing on you
Ooh.
from a 6th level.
It
slot.
sounds good.
We all. It sounds to all of us like it will work.
Remind me what that do.
For the next
know.
hour, Ella has True Sight, notices secret doors hidden by magic, and can see into the ethereal plane out to a range of 120 feet. Just to kind of shore up the Fey bullshit
Yeah, let's call this.
that's happening right now.
Let's call this with a vision into the ethereal plane.
Being able to
You-
see like the inner workings and like be able to follow where
yeah,
he's got his
you
like
can
attention.
see where your thoughts are going and where his are coming from. and every time you try to communicate with him, you do see a little pulse follow the route deeper into the tunnel.
I can see the Matrix. Let's go.
Infrared vision.
That way.
The fantasy matrix.
Yeah.
No, it's real.
Rickard was just sharpening things because he doesn't understand any of this stuff. And so he gets up, he's like, oh good, we're going then.
Yeah, follow me, I think. Hang
Hey
on.
guys, I come bearing gifts.
Oh hey.
So,
Oh, open your mouth. What has he got in his mouth? What do you have? What do you have?
No,
Let it go. Drop it.
Spit it out.
Drop it.
Hey, I'm gonna need you to clip that to let him know what the fuck he just did on the internet.
Yeah.
oh, I'll do it again. It was a jawbreaker. I've been working on this thing for hours.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
Well, what do you have for us then?
Oh God, he's so
All of it.
Wait, is that not how you do it?
That's going to be in your stomach for
Isn't there a
7
whole
years.
movie about
Growth
that?
free.
Okay, hang on.
No.
Oh, why did you
What
put
did
it
you
back?
bring? What did you bring?
Oh, sorry.
Hurry, please.
You guys, I had a lot of Zimas on the way over.
What?
Hey, did you bring
have
Zima?
this?
Do you want a Zima?
No, not from here.
Not
You
in
want a
ex-
Zima made out of his fingers? No.
As you see, he's dragging a cooler behind him.
I think.
No, what did you bring for us? What are the gifts?
I don't want to be your enabler. Here, I found these outside. Ladybugs!
All right.
And just throws them into the air.
That's where they belong.
No more in my skin.
Now,
Of course you found them outside. They're ladybugs. Why did you bring them in?
No, I found them. They were just nibbling on leaves, and I thought I'd bring them into a cave system.
I found some lost ladybugs.
they are glowing, iridescent ladybugs that alight on all of you.
Oh God.
I'll say
Has
so.
my hit point thing triggered yet?
I guess I just had one normal ass ladybug crawling
wait.
on me this entire adventure.
You know what? I'll count that. You get 1 HP.
Oh my God, what does that mean?
It's not above my maximum, is it?
Oh yeah, you get 10.
Oh.
Yeah, if you're at max, you just keep getting 10.
I have not taken any damage this.
You have to pull your own skin off.
Yeah, and if I do, I can listen.
Oh no, I'm sorry. 2 HP.
What's that mean?
It's when you
Okay, great.
when you roll.
However,
It's what you roll.
When I fail?
each of you gets 1 ladybug,
Sure.
and then Effie gets another ladybug. Chat's been real nice,
Thanks, chat.
Thank you,
giving you all those powers.
It's because you've been mean.
It's probably because they felt really bad that you did that to me. Remember what you did?
I'll give you some more funny ones. Hang on.
No.
All right, so first things first. Let's just see what you guys get as these ladybugs dissolve into your skin.
Yeah, so normal.
We'll start with. Well, you got 2.
Me.
Let's see what you get.
Good. I bet a good thing.
Yeah, I bet.
Probably.
That's already been
Sure.
taken. That's already been taken.
I bet it was a truck.
It was the truck.
Beep beep.
Okay.
Beep beep.
You all gotta do it. Once somebody starts it, everybody gotta try it.
Yeah.
No way, giggle it. No, bitch, no.
You get 2.
Sure.
But
They're
this
both
one
the same
is
thing.
Yeah.
And they're both bad.
They're both bad?
This one is you now will at all times smell like whatever you are currently thinking of.
I always smell like Kai.
Oh.
Who doesn't smell like anything?
But keep
That's
track
true.
of that.
Canonically.
God. Okay, this one
This
doesn't
does
really
nothing.
do anything.
That's 2. That's 2
Truly
real
does
good
nothing.
ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
And
Fucking useless.
Sage's ire is my favorite thing.
here's little Xander's. You can become 2-dimensional once per day.
Link between worlds.
Completely flat.
Yeah, and
Once per
animated.
day.
And animated.
And
Because you
animated.
can move.
Yeah.
Once per day, someone can take the little gems out of my 2-dimensional
Yeah.
box. They can peel them.
I'm gonna turn your
I know it's little how it's
Three-dimensional
done.
being.
Turn-
I'm just taking my little gems
Turn
out
your
of
little
my
cap.
little box.
Turn your cap the other way,
Yeah, yeah.
and you won't be
fucking
ever be
hat,
able to
dude.
turn it forward again.
I'm gonna turn your fucking hat the moment you do it.
How?
Do you perceive things in 3 dimensions still?
Yeah. How does
Yeah,
it
but
work,
only
Vince?
on the side you're facing. She can't like turn her head to look behind her. Someone's got to like, or she's gonna like shuffle around like ha ha ha, like to move around.
Sure.
What was that?
Ha 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 ha.
Okay.
You can slide
That's gonna
along the
make me
wall.
so hard to hit, though.
Yeah. Paper thin.
All right, Kai.
I'm gonna go by Paper Mario rules and not by that mean lady on TikTok that steals the two-dimensional being's gems and flips its hat.
Really nice.
No, I like her.
I'm gonna go by Paper Mario rules. I just think of the little papers from Spirited Away.
Oh yeah.
Kai, you now have a subtle aura of fame.
Ooh.
Everyone in a 30-foot radius of you thinks you might be famous.
Not
but they're
great for a
totally
spy.
sure.
So bad for a spy.
Ah, shit!
I was like, everyone you're near is like, do you guys like that?
A shape-shifting spy that everyone recognizes.
I know.
How do I look like a nobody?
No,
It doesn't.
it doesn't work.
Not the
Turn
way
into
you
Rickard.
look.
It's an aura.
Wow.
Brutal. Do I still feel famous?
That's rough.
Yeah, I do feel like I know you from somewhere.
Right there!
Oh my god.
Oh,
No, that's not it.
wow, there was one other one on here that would have been perfect for you.
It's
I
okay,
forgot
mean
about
one?
this,
Shut up.
but it didn't happen.
Hey, give me another one. Requested it be that one.
Oh.
Rickard.
He can't say no if you request it.
Sure.
I'm counting that.
Oh shit.
All right.
Rickard, all animals find you just kind of attractive.
What did you? What?
Like,
All animals kind of fancy you.
What are you hoping for here?
I don't know what's going to happen with that.
what's
He
your
wants a
angle?
series
What's
of
the goal?
increasingly
where do you see this?
uncomfortable confessionals.
I have a concern about the snake that we have brought with us.
Brittany!
Brittany!
I'm sorry.
Kind of
Sister.
poisonous.
We have a talking snake because it was
Or venomous,
the talking
rather.
steak.
Stick. And its name is Britney Spears.
Brittany.
I should have stayed a bug.
Oh. And then other bugs.
Rickard turns towards Poppy and was like, "Darling, would you still love me if I was a bug?"
She threw you in like.
Oh yeah, you guys are having.
She bowled with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she tried to discard you.
So I don't know if that's a yes or a no.
I should have turned into a worm.
Rickard,
And
we're
then-
having a fight right now.
We did, right on the microphone.
Kettle, your ladybug dissolves, and you take on the properties of a gelatinous cube.
I just become square.
You're still you, but now you can absorb anything and anyone and dissolve them within your body to kill them.
It's
Oh.
already
And-
pretty comparable to Kettle, but
Yeah, but don't touch me.
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
Is it always later?
Rickard pulls
Kettle.
That's what he's like now.
Rickard pulls like a little tab out of Kettle and goes, "Oh, your pH has changed. Something awful. Yeah,
Wait a
you've gone
minute.
real acidic."
Oh yeah, it's the pink.
So now you dissolve anything that is put
Yeah.
into you, and anything that is in there struggles
Go
to
on.
escape. What?
Nothing.
No, say that last bit again.
I'm not gonna.
You should.
I don't wanna.
All right,
you can't
but
make me.
Corrosive.
we need to know.
I told him. He knows.
Do you forget? Do you remember?
What was it again?
You heard me. We're moving on.
What's my bullshit?
Important question. Does that mean the axe that is made out of my body also has this
Oh
property?
snap!
Is it slightly acidic?
Gelatinous axe.
Galactic
Acid.
Very well.
We require
Am
one
I not
chance per
merciful?
show.
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
we did it.
Of course, we'll burn some motherfuckers.
Yay! Acid
gross.
axe.
Oh, and Ella.
Hey,
It always comes down to you.
Yeah, I'm always last, I know. Thank you for rubbing it in.
You have achieved the power of a magical girl transformation.
Yeah, that's also one of
It's
mine.
also one of Xander's.
Xander got the good one.
No.
Oh no!
Surely
come on.
not.
I'm
That
sorry.
wasn't one of
Summon
Xander's.
truck. Best thing we've ever done.
Pretty good.
Now, what you turn into, Xander didn't specify.
I said pick a planet.
Yes.
Okay, you pick a planet.
Boros.
Is that a planet?
Yeah.
Hey Vince, you made it up.
Yeah. What's in the solar system, Vince?
Well, there's
Yeah.
old ape cum.
Is that a planet? Is that where New April
that's a
came
planet.
I do have a whole cosmology, but let's not get into it now.
Please be Sailor
Because
Old
it's
Ape.
8:52.
Sailor Old Ape.
It's like Uranus.
Okay, if anyone wants to pop in one more bullshit scroll to get
Ella is
to
an
get
outer
actually the one that I
section.
thought was really cute for her, that she would love, but it's totally fine if not. Someone else will get it.
Pretty
at some point.
soldier sailor ape call.
You know what?
In the name of Old Ape come, I punish you.
Ape come.
I want to know what the transformation looks like.
God damn it. Ella,
No, both of you stop. Both of you stop it. It's everywhere. Stop it. Stop.
Ella.
Stop getting things everywhere. You take your hands off.
Ella, you gain like 15
God, we're
temp
shaking.
You just got a shitload of temp HP.
Is it a bad hit?
Is it every time I do this?
Stop. Is it every time you accidentally do one?
No.
I'm not telling you shit.
Go off the rails.
Damn.
I'm not a fucking rat.
Wow. Looked at you like you were a cop. No, it's a
Is it for an innuendo?
In my
Meanwhile,
Vince.
Do I get another 8 points?
Hey, Vince,
Yes,
does she
yes,
get
yes.
HP for this?
you can't do
Please.
it on purpose.
I'm not
Hey, can we call it?
We're moving on
It's
right
like
now.
8:54. We could probably
Now let's keep going.
just go, right?
Hey, here it comes. You're walking down.
Yeah, this whole time as I'm having my discovery of my magical girl transformation and also seeing into the fantasy matrix, we're gonna go see the Autumn Sailor.
You're heading
I guess,
down the tunnel,
right?
following the routes that seem to grow progressively thicker and larger as you proceed down. God. As you walk,
You did this.
each one of the guys takes a flank on the left and right.
There's more.
We're just here looking out for you. Yes, there's two of us.
same ones.
We're
No,
just,
they got shattered.
No,
Oh, yeah, they
those
got
ones
just-
died.
no,
I mean,
it's-
Oh, new.
We're
flock
always
of
the
new
same
ones.
guy, but
Right.
anyway, we're just here looking out for you guys, like making sure, like, if there's traps or stuff, like, it takes us out first because, yeah, like, death is an eternal torment from which we have
Sure.
no earthly escape, but, like,
Right.
we come back.
Yeah. Hey, as there are more and more of you, is it like a hive mind situation where each of you gets dumber? Or do you all have independent mind?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, oh, yeah, like, are we a Gestalt consciousness? Like, are we a legion?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're getting worse.
thank you for the guy who got that joke. No, we're just ourselves.
All right.
Well, actually, like, we're all one guy. I can't stress that enough. Like, we're the same person. We're not, like,
Right.
there's not more than one guy. There's one guy.
But independent thought.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Hey, it might be like a timelines thing. I don't want to think too hard about it.
Sure. Me neither.
Oh, look.
I'm sorry I asked.
You proceed out as the tunnel opens before you. And in front of you, a massive cavern where thousands upon thousands of denizens of the autumn wilds are gathered. Not unlike the refugee camp of the summer wild, but these ones seem in some ways better and in some ways worse off. Better in that they look, from what you can see, to be a little healthier for their conditions. There are fewer of them than were in the summer wild camp. And also worse off because they apparently have been driven underground. The surface no longer safe for those who dwell here. At the center of this cavern is an impossibly massive oak, stretching hundreds of feet into the cavern above you, with leaves that wilt and regrow and change and shift in every pulsing second. All of the roots of all the tunnels, of which you see there are now dozens around this cavern, feed energy back into this tree. Bless you. You see, within what appears to be a knot, a little crevice within the tree, is the curled up form of Fyram Autumn Dance. His consciousness melded with this central core of the Autumn Wilds. Why? For what purpose? Who knows? I do know one thing though. Effie got another bullshit scroll.
Hey, thank you.
Roll
what do
for
I got?
One more. There is one more really shitty one here.
No?
Come on, just roll just to see if you get it. It would be funny.
D4. You got the good one.
See, there you go.
I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest,
Let me have one nice thing.
I wasn't even gonna give this one out. The bad one. It's an aura of disagreeability. Everyone in a 30-foot radius just kind of doesn't like you. I didn't give it
I
out.
would kill my character.
I know.
I need you to
86 it.
understand
86.
that I would instantly kill Effie.
It was funny for me for a minute, then I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. However, here's what you do get.
Okay.
One more ladybug
Hello again.
alights onto your nose
Oh, my nose.
and gives you a little and absorb into your skin. I mean, they die each time. It's very painful. And they convey to you a new ability, and that is every time in combat or otherwise someone hurts you, they also have to compliment you.
That's honestly
You have to remember that.
most.
That's really cute.
That's the most Ellie. That's the most Effie one that there could have been.
Yeah.
And also above game, pretty good Sage one.
Yeah.
Honestly,
However-
pretty good Sage one.
Yeah, you're great.
As much as I'd love to end the episode right there, we have one final thing to address. We've been given a confessional for Vince Casso.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just tell us how you're doing, Vince.
Yeah, just me.
Yeah.
Like, hey, man.
Count me in.
Oh, wow, here we go.
Vince Castle Special.
Yes.
I'm so fucking tired. Yo, I've been feeling like shit all day. No, but I'm good. Honestly, at things like this, I rally. The energy of this room, the fun of just making up some bullshit with your friends, I love this. And you know what? I love all of you.
Cool.
And I want to say thank you all, as this now blends into my outro. Thank you all so much for smashing that goal!
Air horn button. Bam, 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 bam.
We now are going to be getting that very special epilogue with Dazzle.
Who?
And possibly one or two other people in there as well.
Ooh.
Who's to say?
Terry Hatcher.
Harry.
We got Lois Lane.
Yeah, that's right.
A miracle.
Well, you know what, guys? I'm going to go home and sleep a lot and not feel bad more, hopefully.
Dang. The dream.
As we say goodbye, I want to really quickly, and I have a couple more things to say after, but I want to go around this table.
Yeah.
And one more time.
Yeah.
Meet the people.
Yeah.
Heroes of this story.
Whoa.
Tell us who they are.
Testify.
Who they've been.
Yes.
And where to find them.
Yes, sir.
It's me. Hi, I'm Sage.
I'm with you, Maria.
Hi, I'm Sage Ryan, and
Hi.
I have been Effie.
Hi.
Thank
Hi.
you. Now say something nice to me.
I like
No one hit you.
Thank you. Hit me. It's worth it. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Not Sage, and you can find me here on this channel, including on Sunday for Salt and Serpent. Woo. Yay!
Hi, I'm Maria Iyengar. You can follow me on social media at Quiddy. I'm not going to spell it. You can catch me on Sundays for Salt and Serpent. You can actually currently catch me on Critical Role, playing Deanna. On April 27th, you can catch me up in San Jose for the Adventure Zone live show. Woo! And a cool announcement soon.
Yeah.
Bye!
Hi, I'm Anthony Carboni. I'm everywhere on the internet at @Carboni, except for Twitch, where I'm at Anthony Carboni. Twitch, you cowards, it's mine. Give it back to me.
I'm Xander. You can find me at Xanderific with 2 R's and 1 F. I stream here on Twitch on my personal channel where I'm developing a TTRPG together with you.
It's so good.
Watch
the Bonobon!
Thank you. We have a good time. And yeah.
Yeah, and hi, I'm Kaylee Bray. You can find me on the internet, Hop a Barbarian, and also here on Sunday for Salt and Serpent, where hey, y'all, this episode, I played an NPC I'm really proud of, and I broke the table
Oh.
a lot.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
So
Here's the thing.
we are not allowed to talk about what happened because it's a surprise.
But here's the thing is, it's been real hard to be eye contact with you.
Eye contact.
Yeah, like it fundamentally changed our understanding of Kaylee Brown.
The table
Wow.
got rowdy.
Our friendships were forever changed that day.
Yeah.
You're welcome, everybody.
Ooh,
Don't forget
Sunday.
to watch Salt and Serpent on Sunday.
Like,
So,
What's up, tired boy?
my name is Vince Casso. I've been your
Cinnamon
DM and a bunch of other people tonight. You can find me all over the internet at Vince Casso, as well as, I know it's a little ways off, but like, hey, get your tickets. I'm going to be at Anime Central Convention in Rosemont, Illinois.
Wow.
On Friday, May 19th through Sunday, May 21st of this year, playing live D&D with a bunch of cool friends that you'd recognize, and some super cool guests. And also, you can find me on a wonderful new show right now, just taking over YouTube, called The Party. It's a wonderful show put together by some wonderful people with a lot of members of our community, the D&D and the actual play community, making cameos and guest appearances. Myself and Becca Scott and Allie Beardsley and KP and a lot of cool folks all appearing in there. So check it out. It's on YouTube at Party Web Series. It's a great show. And bye.
Hey, guess what? We're gonna have an after show now. So
We do have a talk back.
Join the Patreon.
join the Patreon if you want to see us talk a little bit about the episode every week.
Every time.
every time.